should begin. Good evening. How's it going? Laser, the first one here, followed by Justin Gray and the Stream Element Spot and Sanskrit. Zoe's head is definitely moving. Yeah. That'd be, I mean, that'd be pretty bad if it wasn't moving. You mean like a head tilt? Oh, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to coax a head tilt out of you. No, Zoe. She's like, no, dude, just give me the damn treats. Give me the paw. Thank you, appreciate it. Give me the other paw. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you've been getting away with just one paw lately, and that's it's not gonna work. Tonight's stream brought to you by Icelandic hand wrapped cod schmackos. The cod schmackos Zoe dogs prefer. What's going on though, guys? Okay, I'm trying to open one-handed. It's kind of difficult. Look, it's not that easy. All right, I got it. Sometimes in life you need two hands, Zoe, but fortunately I am not a man who needs two hands. So Anyways, okay. Dog treats. Woo! Let's frickin' go. Bastards took my revive farming. I have the pitchforks. Who is with me? I would only like a an actual torch. So you can do the pitchfork, but I want to carry that torch if I could, please. How goes it? Raid incoming. If it isn't the hardest working man on Twitch and YouTube and across the MCOC. Well, that's probably actually Carney Mike because he works really hard. But and I mean, it could have been John, but no, not John anymore, I guess. So it's sad. True story. True story. But what's up, Lefty? Thanks for the eventual raid. I want to discuss why no one has been discussing nuking the revive farm right at the same time as all this new game content comes out. Well, Kevin, that's because you have 40 days to do it, and the new content will be out before it goes away. So that's probably why. Also, we all have like how many revives in our overflow currently that are being sold for a minimal amount of gold or just letting expire. I let probably 4 or 5 revives expire almost every day. So that would probably be why. But I hear Sanskrit is selling pitchforks. So if you need, you can get your pitchforks over there. Well, I guess this just stopped working. That's fun. Cool. I just want to be a helpful guy, but can't do it. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh God, energy refills are expiring. I should use those. I should definitely use those. You know what we'll use those for? We'll use those for doing the back issues, maybe farming some revives. That seems like a good idea. Seems like a good idea. Like in the opening sequence, come on. Come on. Come on. What are we coming on? Do you ever see that bit about like, was it Chris Rock where he's like, man just needs you to tell him where to? It's like, you know, just go ahead and like, you fish tank. Okay, I guess. Like, I mean, just yeah, you know, so yeah. It seems like the perfect subject for when we're getting a big old raid, but this is why I don't come around anymore, because Pixie's mean to you. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Hello, Ninja Turtle. How's it going? I bought Injustice 2, the Legendary Edition today. It costs $35. No, I hope you have fun playing that. You have a torch, but it costs $400 too soon. Damn it, man. Son of a human torch joke. Welcome on in to the Raiders. Thanks for coming on over. BK Tiger, hello. How's it going? Thanks for the first. Oh, wait, that's not first time chat. That's just yeah, because I've seen you before. I've seen you before. How goes it? We were discussing how absolutely angry we are about taking away the revive farm that virtually no one used anymore. Ah, no. Son of a. Nah, we got like all sorts of news to discuss. So apparently I need to use some energy, though. So I guess I could just transfer those into the elder token marks. Yeah, right? But I wonder how many of those we have still to get from the Alliance event. Well, apparently not many. So yeah, I guess I could just do that and that'll save some time. But no, we got to do those back issues. We got to get all those units. I'm going to close this down and see if it'll let me actually help my Alliance mates here. Cheers from NYC. What up to NYC? I hope you're not, you know, feeling the effects of the blizzard too much. Mo Rock and Roll, hello, how goes it? Good evening. Well, mostly because of work, but as long as you feel bad, Pixie. That's good. It is good. As long as you can make Pixie feel bad, that's good. Taking it back. I do probably have 15 revives in my overflow, and I don't even farm, but still, it's principle thing. Nah. Like, God the Abyss brought this up earlier in my Discord. By the way, if you're not in my Discord, you should join my Discord. There's a link in the description on either Twitch or on YouTube side of things, because that's where I say when I go live every night, which is usually about this time, but kind of sometimes varies. Also, if you're on Twitch, very consistently, I had an email back from support at my internet company today. I have this bug where my internet will lag out for about 10 seconds. It won't disconnect the YouTube stream, but it will disconnect the Twitch stream usually. All you got to do is refresh if you're on the Twitch side of things, and it's back after like 10 seconds, usually. But just so you know, if that happens, probably more likely when it happens, let me just knock on wood, geez. just hit refresh. You'll still get all your drops and what's not. Boyson, hello. Maker Nation, how's it going? Rift Osei, hello. How long have you been playing the game? Not quite the whole time, but almost the whole time. Almost. Sidewalks got cleared enough. We had some good melting yesterday and today. Thanks. Nice. That is what we want. We want melted ice for sure. Sup, Al? How's it going? Zode and Zemo free at the moment, but you never know when they're lurking. You never know. If it's that night, huh? Zoe's head is moving in the opening sequence, which is what we were staring at before you came on, and the comment about her head moving was made. Yeah, I mean, I know I opened the... All right, I'll pour in a drink. Oh, you know what? I got, let's see, I forgot. I got a bottle of scotch I was going to try. I heard rumors on the forums that, like, apparently people, no one is, it was from the forums, and someone was saying, like, wow, I've seen so many MCOC streamers encourage people to spend their money. They know I never see anyone encouraging anyone to drink. Don't you think that'd be like the same thing? Why don't we talk about that? I was like, well, I've never actually seen anyone encourage someone to spend their money. Everyone I watch is like, gives a disclaimer and says, by the way, don't buy these offers if you don't have the money for it. Like, pay your rent, pay your bills, take care of your family, take care of your dogs, you know, whatnot. But B, like, I will encourage you to drink. If you don't want to drink, don't drink. That's totally fine. That's your choice as an adult. Or if you're not an adult, it may not be your choice. But I just figured, you know, I was told by a close personal friend of mine from the forums that people weren't being, I was not doing my job and encouraging people to drink enough. So, hey, I'm going to try this new Alexander Murray and Company Highland Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, Bon Accord. Never had it before. It got a like 91 or 92 score. And it was pretty cheap. So we're going to give it a shot. Zoe Dog, yeah, but make sure you never spend any money on a video game that you cannot afford to, especially if it would keep your dog from getting her GREENIEs, because that would be a freaking tragedy. All right. Anyways, my earliest memory of Abdo is around 2019 or 2018, I think. Dave used to call him out. BK Tiger, yeah. For like me and Normal Norman Sizzle arguing about or fighting over who was first on the roll call back in the day when Dave did streamed every day, or pretty much. Yeah, those were fun times. Sadly, Normal Norman Sizzle doesn't come around anymore. He was around quite a lot, but he said something that could be taken offensively in my Discord, and I called him out on it, and he just deuced out. And I was like, well, I didn't mean you had to leave. I miss Norman. He was nice. But also, like, you know, you got a brand to protect. we can, you know, propose alcohol and so forth, but we will not tolerate any bigotry. That is for damn sure. What's up, Seth? How's it going? Oh, you can chat 24/7 with Abdo on Discord. No, you cannot. I will ignore you. Stay the hell out of my DMs. Sitting there, just trying to free up some server load and back issues, massive and also nearly completely unused. Yeah, Kevin, that's basically what it was. What I was going to say about talking to God of the Abyss earlier is he was bringing up the revive thing, and I was like, so did they get rid of incursions to nerf the revive farm? And he's like, well, okay, you got me there. I'm like, yeah, no, they're getting rid of incursions. They're getting rid of the back issues. I'm sad about it because, like, you know, I have not finished them all yet, but I'm going to finish them all before they go away, because there's a decent amount of units in here still. And I'm just kind of sad about it because it's like, it's a piece of our history, you know? And you'll still have these videos to look back if anyone ever wants to about it, but I doubt they will. So I doubt they will. What's up, Areen? How's it going? Who wants to chat with Abdo 24/7? F waterboard me instead. Damn, that's hurtful. That's hurtful. Let's see here. See how this scotch is with Zoe. I almost called her whiskey. Doggy. Such a satisfying sound. Great. Great sound. Great sound. Fantastic. Fantabulous. Mm, Kevin, a member for 15 months. What about Little Tree? I'm sorry, what? Who? Little Dicky? What's up? Thank you for the long-term support. Much appreciated. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, though. I'm not being purposely obtuse, like when I'm saying something to Sanskrit that I know perfectly well what he's talking about. I actually have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, you schnorfling? How's your nose? You doing okay over there? Schnorfling must commence. What up, Nixon? How you doing? Drinking and driving don't run in the family, it drives. Boo. AKA Rejecto. Hello, how you doing? No drinking and driving. I will advocate drinking if you want to because you can and you're an adult. I definitely do not advocate driving afterwards. Definitely, yeah, no. We do not approve of drinking and driving, do we, Zoe? No. You drink and you stay in your home or you get someone else to drive. Yeah, that's right. Zoe's all for ride shares. Uh-huh. Yeah, we say don't drink and drive. No, exactly not. Yeah, it's bad. Yes, it is. I agree with you. Yeah. Okay. Would you care for some Dasquin? Yeah. Could you sit? Okay, nice burp. Good burp. Could you sit and I will give you Dasquin? Okay. Are you ready? I believe you're on a 4-day streak, Zoe. So you got a lot of pressure here. We can make it to 5. You can catch both these. You ready? Catch it. Oh, yeah. What a good girl. What a good catch. What a good dog. One more to go. Catch it. Oh, yeah. What a dog. The Zoeiest of the Zoe dogs. Hell to the yes. 5 days in a row. Tune in tomorrow to see if she can make it to 6. Catching both of her Dasquin soft chew treats. Yeah, that's it. Okay, you're good. Yeah. I'll give you 1 chicken jerkies, and then you're done with treats. Okay. Okay, hang on. Chicken jerkies incoming. Ice Way, hello. See your member message as well. Maybe I should put these in some kind of convenient resealable container on the desk as well. And she chases me for it. Yeah, you don't got to hop for it. There you go. It's all yours. All yours. Enjoy. Okay. That's it, though. Maybe go drink some water if you need to. All right. Good dog. Time to play video games and discuss video games. Drop some follow. What? Hello. How goes it? Drunk CCP members stream. That, no. I mean, we'd have to get a few more around. I was saying, howdy, Dingus. I'm excited to get rank 5 Madeline on the 19th and excited for Karina's challenges. A bit nervous on the future new champs ascension. What are you nervous about? I have seen some people expressing some reservation. Oh, look at that. A revive right over there. Oh, no wonder they're getting rid of back issues, guys. These revives are just too easy to come by. Where'd Zoe go? Oh, pretty smooth. Not too peaty. Yeah, I like it. Not bad. Not a bad scotch. Yeah, what exactly is it you're concerned about? Is it the fact that like the new champions not being just automatically getting them from the like Titan and being able to ascend them that way? If that's what you're referring to, I've seen someone else talk about that too. I think Seaton made a video, but I didn't watch it yet. That was interesting. But like I heard Zode mentioning it and something about it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much. Haven't broken it down too much, but I was under the impression, yes, that every new champion would be ascendable. Them being only from the featured like Valiant and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't like that. And I don't think that the community as a whole is going to like that. And I mean, I'm fully on board with them. You know, they got to sell crystals to keep the business going. Because like other things that they used to make money off of, kind of like say revives or energy or those kind of things, our community has very clearly told them, yeah, we don't want to spend units or money on revives or energy and whatnot. So then that limits their avenues of how they can make, you know, money, and new champion acquisition is the primary method for that. So while I fully understand that, yeah, I'm not too sure about this. This seems a little bit, I'm excited to get my rank 4 magic day 1. I'm capped at Radiance. Well, you cannot get her day 1, Miguel Carbajal. What's going on, dude? You can get, was it 3 from a challenge, right? And then you can get 10 for the first thing of Radiance, but you'll need to wait till the next month if you're going to get her all from Radiance for the reset, I believe. Well, they might have offers. They might be able to sell you something that you get for sure. You said no bigotry. I said, what about the little tree, and got you to read it out loud. Boo. 2 out of 10. Take a lap. For free. That was a member message. That was technically it was $5 this month. And if you're not signed up for a membership, you should, because I need money, even though I don't really, you know, enjoy needing it very much. Which quest is this? Allah and hello. This is the mercenary back issues. It's one of the ones I haven't done. I don't know. I think like maybe making a video about that, but I don't know if that many people would watch it really. People rub people the wrong way. I do. Yeah, I do. I do kind of agree with that. Did you say no to peeing? What? I'm nervous about the 2026 champs, so we'll all be ascendable, but unless you pull it from Valiant, they're ascendable until 2027. Yeah, I think that's a really long time, and we're already so. We already wait so long to open our Titan crystals that I just am like, wait, now we got to wait longer then to send the champions after we've already been waiting so long and hoarding all of our Titan crystals. I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know that it's going to matter that much, frankly. Like, we're going to have enough other champions who are ascendable that probably to focus on. But it might, because maybe like the biggest, whaliest of the whales will get their new OP champion all ascended before we will, and that'll be kind of annoying. Yeah. I've been rubbed the wrong way by the Ascension news, and they didn't even buy me a drink first. Wow. Pete has awesome hair. Okay. So Jeff, how's it going? Good evening. Hello there. Good news. I didn't work today. Bad news. I am sick. So keep it down over there. Okay. I'm sorry. Apologies. Sorry you're feeling bad. Get better soon. Do the resting of the things if you need to rest your things, and then also drink lots of clear fluids like water and possibly, you know, Gatorade or Pedialyte or something. So depends on what your illness is, but yeah, I'll try to keep it down. Sorry, apologize. Apologize. To be honest, moving it to Valiant only Ascension was BS. What's progression level value? Featured, I take it. Just in case he fades. Make it double resources from the Valiant or something, but literally nothing from anything except for the paid crystals is a huge kabam L. I think that's generally how the community is going to see it. Yeah, I would agree. Be right back. Guess Hal is in charge. Wasn't Sanskrit just here? Okay, good lord. We can ascend the legend that is Stellar Forge Starlord, though. There's that, I guess. And I mean, that assumes we'll be able to ascend Stellar Forge Blade too. I have not messed with Starlord at all. Like, not even slightly. I have no idea if he's a good champion. I have no idea if he's a bad champion. I have seen hardly anything from him. I couldn't tell you. Do you have any tips on dexing Havoc? Practice. I like to dex the L2 more Kowalowitz, hello. Generally, I prefer dexing as L2, but no, I don't think there's any particular trick to it. It's just timing and practice. Like, I can easily dex his L1 and his L2 pretty much 99% of the time. There's every once in a while you might be a little bit slow and get caught by the L1 or something since it's unblockable, but for the most part, no, it's just practice. I don't think there's any like tips or tricks to it. Five Games Official, how's it going? What's going on? Good evening. We'll do some like battlegrounds. We'll do some arena tonight. I just wanted to have like available if we wanted to talk about whatever to like get kind of to that stuff first, because there just was so much damn news. Like, and I've seen, have they released the full length deep dives for the new characters yet, or did they? Because the ones that were on the stream today were shorter, right? I don't know if did they do that later? I don't remember, but I think all the new champions look pretty awesome. I've seen the complaint about Pixie that too much of the mutant class now relies on like the same kind of mechanics with Daunted and Neuros and whatnot, and I do understand that complaint. I get that. That does make sense to me. But overall, I still think she looks pretty cool. And like, and then as far as Magic goes, Magic looks freaking awesome. I know that there's gonna be some people who are definitely upset that she doesn't have her power steal anymore, but it's like, you know, they told us this a while ago. You can have the power steal, or we can make her be, you know, not game breaking, and those are basically your two options. She can be game breaking and a 5-star, or she can be not game breaking but still pretty cool and 6 and 7 stars. So I would rather have that, frankly. You know, I would rather have that. But you know, she looks super cool. She completely freaking disappears from the screen, like 100% invisible. That is freaking crazy in her portal. And then we have we have Swinny. Let's go. Ah, I'm sorry, Swinny. Hope I didn't do that too hard. How's your leg? Have you had your surgery? It was on Thursday. I forget. It's gonna be Thursday. Swinny, how are you doing? Swinny gifted 5 gifted members though to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Thank you very much for the support, Swinny. Oh, welcome on in to Miguel Carvajal, Antonio Bass, Scotty Lang, slap at the base. David Castro, God of War, welcome on in. Please do enjoy your green names and your red solo cups, along with all of these custom emotes over on the YouTube's sides of things. And then the custom members only videos that I put out. A lot of, totally tons of them. Cheers though, Swinny. Thank you very much. How did you have your leg surgery or no? What's going on with that? How's SP1? Okay, yeah. Practice a lot in Solo Coliseum. That's actually not a bad idea, although it would cost a lot of energy. So that's where I've been. Haven't gotten a single dex. I do have dex off, but as far as I'm aware, you can still dodge without it. Wait, you don't have the dexterity mastery on? Yeah, it shouldn't matter, right? You can... Wait. If you don't have the dexterity mastery on, does that mean you just don't get the crit? Or does that mean you just can't? No, I think you have to have the dexterity mastery on. Pretty sure. No avoids losing armor up. Yeah, but that's not the important part of that fight, is it? Luis Daniel, hello. Buenas noches. How's it going? I think you have to, yeah, you have to have it on. Yeah. What's up, Steeg? Yeah, it absolutely matters. Yeah, okay. It's like, wait a minute. Like, that's why. That's a pretty big issue, I would say. Yeah. Okay, I'm like, just to clarify, please. But I'm like, no, pretty sure you need that. Yeah. All right, thanks for the backup, guys. Oh boy. Yeah, I would suggest using a different champion, you know, turning dexterity back on. They will absolutely be old redundant champs. Do I know? Resident Evil 9 came out today. It looks pretty fun and creepy. Nice. I think Lefty was playing it, right? Did Swinny say? Oh, what? Hey, did we? I think I could probably almost auto fight these, I bet, but this will be a bit faster regardless. Okay. I should look and see how much I have to do too. I'm not sure overall. I have a little bit. Okay. Have a little bit in this quest, like the next chapter and a bunch of lanes here, but like as far as what I actually haven't done, I think I've done most of them. So yeah, I'm here being an idiot. Don't be too hard on yourself. As I said, I had to clarify with people. I was like, wait, no, there's certain champs that can dodge Dazzler, Quicksilver, Nightcrawler, Spiral too, I believe, right? Magic should be able to dodge back without dexing. I think that's about it. Where did Sweeney say? Hey, bro, yes, surgery on Wednesday. I'm stuck in the hospital for a while. Lots of pain. Sorry you're in lots of pain, buddy. Did everything go okay with it, though? Like, did I assume? For those of the out of the context here, Sweeney had like bone on bone stuff in, was it your knee? I forget exactly. I think it was his knee that he had to have surgery for. So sounded like not a lot of fun. But hey, I mean, you know, you're stuck in the hospital with nothing to do. Have you completed back issues yet? Because, well, I mean, it'll give you something to do, and you can hang out with us because we'll be around for streaming and whatnot. Bro's over here trying to dex without dex and didn't even tell us that crucial bit of information. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, he did tell us. I mean. So I'm glad we got it figured out, because if you hadn't mentioned that, we would have just been like, nah, it's not that hard to dex. Like, I don't think there's much of a trick to it. So I'm glad you told us that. Silk as well. Her evade, but it's not the same, right? I don't think so. I don't think Seaton complained at all. I just saw like a video titled something about it, so I didn't watch. If they did give us SF Quake, it would be interesting if they find a way to preserve some element of Quake and Shake playstyle. That's what kind of, well, I mean, it was the aftershocks that turned everything off with the ability accuracy reduction that was kind of gameplay wrecking, but in a way it was also just Quake style in and of itself, right? I don't know. I don't know if that would ever work out. Kept Star Wars kit and built on it, so they did. If they did do Quake, might be similar. How many rank 5s you got? Being VSD, none. I have no rank 5s yet. I have not taken anyone up yet. I have enough to take up my first rank 5, but have not done it yet. So I will decide at some point. But I cannot be rushed into these things because it doesn't really matter at the moment. So. Not really affecting anything in game for me. Frig me too. I'm embarrassed how long I've been trying. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. These things happen. These things happen, and at least now we know. Kneecap. Yeah. So when he got Tanya Harding, it makes sense because the Winter Olympics were on. So, but unfortunately, he got Tanya Harding. Had to have surgery. Well, is that getting Tanya Harding, or is that getting Nancy? See, everybody remembers Tanya Harding. Who is the Nancy Kerrigan? I think is accurate. I believe so. For those of you children out there, there was an incident back in the day where one professional ice skater hit another one in the kneecap for the Olympics. I think, was it before the Olympics, or I think it was around the Olympics, because she was better than her and was trying to eliminate the competition. So. Bro, all right, be that way. Be that way. Greetings, so much stuff and things. Samael, just so many things and stuff to discuss. Like just a Brazilian things to discuss. But yeah, oh, the pit, Madeline Pryor's animations for the pit. I love those. They look so cool. I love it. I love it. I don't know how any of that's going to work out. We haven't had the chance to test any of the champions yet, but dude, like I think the pit looks super cool. I'm gonna make lots of get in the pit jokes and whatnot. So not happy they're saying the Ascension's for us, and the RNG factor in the crystals is definitely gonna leave a bad taste in my mouth, but a new title and new Karinas and free rank 5s. Yeah, that's cool. I don't mind about the pool, that part, because again, they chose the first 8-star champions. So it's the same difference to me. I don't have any problems with that. The fact of you have to spend to get the brand new champions, and like even the Titan doesn't work, that part I don't like. That does not sit well with me. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Epoch Gauntlet Heroes. Just going to take the debuff path with rank 5 Spunky. He forces Ares to only use the same special attack repeatedly instead of switching every time. So easy. Interesting. Tanya did it, Nance Kerrigan. Right, yeah. Why me? Was that what she said? I forget. Well, Tanya commissioned it. That's true. She didn't actually do it herself. So she didn't pay someone else to do it. To be honest, I think most of the stuff announced today was really good, but the Ascension stuff was them presenting us with a giant turd and dumping it in our laps. I just don't quite see it that way, but I can understand why. Like I said, with the acquisition method, I do have issues with that, but like, so you want 8 stars instead? You want to reacquire all the new champions as 8 stars? Would you prefer that? Because I sure as hell wouldn't, so I don't know. I think this was a good difference. HH0769 subscribe to the Prime. Let's go. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. We run as minimal of ads as we can on my channel on the Twitch side of things. Unfortunately, I cannot turn them off completely, but if you want to turn them off completely and you have Amazon Prime, I will absolutely happily take your Amazon Prime sub. If you just want to turn them off completely and want to buy a sub, hey, you can do that too. No one will complain. No one will complain. But if you don't want to, that's also fine. And I will not complain. Zoe might complain because, well, let's face it, she's a bit of a greedy dog and she likes her schmackos and her treats and stuff. So I can't, I mean, I raised her to be at least somewhat respectful when she's begging for her stuff, but also to be honest, and she's she's like, no, give me monies for treats. Please. She does say please. So plus. It is a plus, but thank you very much for the subscription. What's up, here's your daddy? How's it going this evening? With you tonight, my friend. What's up with you? Well, with it. Well, you know, we be doing what we do, I believe. Adam Gory, hello. Classic ones are going to remove too. Yes, everything is gone. All of them are gone. You have a limited time to earn emotes. Oh no, what do we have? A level 1 hype train going. Let's go. 445 left. Anyone does spending bits count, or is it only subs? I really need to get better at the Twitch side of things. Definitely do. Definitely do. Blue Labyrinth, hello. Good evening. How's it going? Are you looking forward to the new Karina challenges 9.4? Yes. Yep. So I learned about that slightly before, you know, the general public did. And yeah, so that's part of what has been making me not as negative about the Coliseum, which I pretty much totally hate, was that for a while I've been like, well, you know, Coliseum sucks, but, and it's fine. If you like Coliseum, it's great. It's just not for me. Like, the whole time it's been like, sweet, there's going to be other stuff coming, because I would so much rather have Karinas or that style of content rather than Coliseum for our difficult end game content, which is nice. One of the issues being there's just absolutely nothing to use revives on and potions or to plan for, because it's just one fight. It's the same fight over and over and over and over and over and over again for Coliseum. And while, yes, you can try out different champions, see what works best, you know, within a few hours, everyone's tried most of the champions that you know, and somebody in some chat online or Discord or a video on YouTube is going to be like, this is the best one, you should use this one, go for it, right? And to me, that's just kind of like, nah, lame. I much prefer, you know, having a big guide about it, having Cat Murdoch make infographic, like, use these champions, you can combine these champions with these, you know what I mean? Like that kind of planning kind of stuff that Brian always used to like to do. I don't plan out the same way he did, because that man is insane. but still I prefer that to just one fight in the Coliseum and done. What do you think of the CCP Twitch drops? I am of two minds on it. One is that I wish that if they were going to have CCP Twitch drops, I wish they were all CCP Twitch drops, because there's going to be people who are irritated about it and complaining about CCP privileges and all that kind of stuff regardless. So if that's the case, I'd rather it was just straight up CCP and not have to deal with it. I really don't like the AI they're not AI, but like I've just gotten used to saying AI when I say slop now. So I really don't like the slop channels, which are just people sitting there with the game on. It's a rerun and it's like they're 4-star champions fighting from like, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't like that. I also don't like that there's a lot of, I think what I called kind of negativity merchants who are basically just shitting on the game and shitting on Kabam constantly. And they're making money. I mean, they're already going to make money off streaming the game and talking about it, but now they're making extra because they also get Twitch drops and they're also included in that. And I'm just kind of like, that just kind of irritates me, frankly. But I'm fully willing to admit that that's me being petty about it, I guess. So that's one side of the CCP only Twitch drop thing, right? The other side is there's a lot of people who aren't just doing that, who are streaming on Twitch, who are not yet in the CCP program, and it is benefiting those smaller channels, right? Like, I'm a smaller channel, it benefits me, I am in the CCP, but so I would not want it to then suddenly not be benefiting those smaller creators who are not yet in the CCP or may not want to be in the CCP, because I think that they should be supported. But I just know that if it were me and it were my product that I was putting out, it's similar to how, like, you got to pay in to McDonald's to get a franchise, right? Or whatever franchise it is. You don't want, like, a model with, I don't know, you don't want a model promoting your brand if they've got all sorts of issues. You don't want, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. So in that way, I would want a little more control, and I would have no problems with Kabam being like, just because this is the easiest thing, we're just going to limit it to CCP members. If you want to come into the CCP, just apply, whatever. But yeah, that's basically what I think about it. So Ride29 MTB, subscribe to the Prime. Let's go. Thank you very much for the support. We sadly did not make our hype train, so we will not get a new emote at the moment, but I appreciate it either way. Cheers and thank you very, very much. Rebel, hello. Bye, Abdo. Got me drops. Congratulations. Congratulations. Afternoon, all. Drink. Miss Jane, how's it going? It was heavily implied that you get Ascension mats from duping new champions. Then they announced the date Ascension would be released, and they put out Ascendable champions, waited long enough for everyone to get hyped. Then they announced all the new champs would be Ascendable, waited long enough, even more than to get hyped in the last minute. They announced we wouldn't get Ascension for another year unless we pay a massive amount of money on gambling. What Kevin said, that was scummy no matter how you spin it. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I agree with you on that. I understand why. I would not be surprised to see that as to see there be a change to that sometime down the road, because yeah, it's shitty. I don't like it at all. So they can always claim that we're telling the truth, because those champions will essentially be ascendable, right? But next year, like, dude, we already wait 3 months, 6 months, whatever for Titans. I just don't like it. I don't like it. We're talking about things that are so far in the future that they aren't worth worrying about. Well, that is also true, because things you can't have control over, you shouldn't worry about too much. But yeah, it's something definitely going forward. I think there might be enough pushback that they might change that. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to be far more invested in rank 5s than Ascension for the foreseeable future. I think that's the thing for me, is that it makes it like I'm even less likely to go after any new champions that aren't ascendable unless I get them from spending units or money. You know what I mean? Like it's to me, it's kind of a backfire because I'm like, well, I specifically don't want to give you money for that. Like, you know, like it's such a shitty thing. I'm like, nah, I'd rather, like, I've already waiting so many months to get the new Titan champions. I'm already like, I'm just going to concentrate on other champions. Like, I just don't care that much, you know? Exactly. Rank and use whoever you want when champs are automatically ascended. Cool. Well, that's, yeah, we talked about this, like, I think last night about it being just kind of like champion being automatically awakened. So for that first level. So that part is totally fine to me and kind of a non-issue. Lion Beast, hello. How's it going? Thanks for first time chat. How are you doing? What is going on? It's a Minkle. It's a SYC. I think the another year timeline isn't how it actually works. Well, 2027. So we're in February still. That's practically another year. I mean, it's enough. Oh, Messiah, hello, how's it going? He has returned. Hashtag Godmod. Hashtag I still boo this shaggy mofo. Hashtag where's my pup? Hashtag missed you too. How do you do? What's going on? It's not your pup, but she's right here. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Yes, settle down. Good evening, though. And it's 11 levels of Ascension. Should we expect 8 stars in like 2031 or something? Maybe. Really smart person told me to invest in things you have now to get better resources later. Waiting is for fools. Really smart person told me, though, Miss Jane, that you can't hurry love. You just have to wait. She said, love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. That's what I was told by a really smart person. So, you know, good advice out there everywhere. I talked to BMG. Anytime next power level comes out, this happens, people get mad. Basically, yeah. This is 2 at once with rank 5 and Ascension, which is causing more of an issue. Is anyone mad about rank 5? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could see that kind of maybe is why people are going to be upset about Ascension or 8 stars or whatever either way. I don't think that the fact that rank 5s are coming out at the same time I don't think that factors into it for me. Although I hate to disagree with B in general. No BGs? Yes, BGs. Yeah. But I had 2 energy refills expiring in 3 hours, so before I forgot to use them, we're doing this. I was already scaling back my investment in competitive aspects of this game. Most everything they announced today has reinforced that decision. So honestly, I'm happy for the most part. Yeah, sometimes that's a good thing, right? Like, okay, why is this guy not dying? Oh, jeez, really? This node? Is this life cycle? Yeah, I mean, so like, sure. Who just puts random life cycle in a middle of a back issue? Is ridiculous. I don't remember this crap. What was I saying? Damn it. They made me pay attention. This is beeswax. Oh, that's not good. Damn it. Sorry, work has been pure hell. I barely have time anymore to catch streams, but still here. Well, I'm sorry work has been hell, but glad to see you. Okay, why did it change to purple? I mean, I can kill him now. Does it usually change to purple? Is it like a certain amount of times you have to take him down? I forget. That's why when people ask me like how to do stuff, I'm like, I don't freaking know, man. Like, you know, you don't see me putting out tons of guides on stuff. I usually get to stuff and do it. God, this fight is so stupid. I'm so glad they're getting rid of back issues. This is ridiculous. Anyways. Oh yeah, sometimes it can be a good thing when they do stuff that makes you not want to spend money. Like, you know, don't complain about that. That's a good thing. Yeah, I like that attitude. Well, that had historically been an issue, Ice Tway. I didn't see anyone as mad or upset about Ascension or Rank 5s until they decided to run it back and make it exclusively paid. Yes. Love isn't a game. That person sounds dumb. Love can be a game. Thank you very much. The game of love. I'm pretty sure it's referred to that way all the time. Pretty sure. Dude, I can't even shut this off with like enough. What a stupid pathway I chose here. Has it got like life cycle and power shield or something? Doesn't even make sense. Sure. Great. All right. In regards to rank 5s, I have a few of the ascendable base pool champions already at rank 4, so if I pull one of them, I will be more inclined to take them to rank 5. They did talk a lot about challenger rating today and how much that's going to make a difference, so that will be interesting for sure. Purple is the max timer. Okay, that's what it means. Gotcha. Gotcha. When the competitive side of the game is massively RNG based, it makes little sense to invest any money or time into it. Find parts of MCS here fun and still feel like a game and stick with that. Yeah, exactly. That's a good attitude, Kanga. How are you doing, by the way? What's going on? Also, too, though, like, there are parts of it that are RNG based for sure, but then there's also parts that aren't, too, I would say, because, like, you see the same people in the Battle Realm Brawl, or you see the same people in Celestial, you see the same people at the top of Battlegrounds in general. So while there are certain aspects of it that are RNG based and champion acquisition, how you do in a draft for Battlegrounds, that kind of stuff, there's also plenty of it that is very clearly related to skill too. So it's not just RNG. What is the stream equivalent of PDA? Too much. I don't have anyone. I just heading Zoe to, I don't know. What do you, why? What's your, what are you getting at? He doesn't read stuff most of the time. Sans, you think he's going to read on stream where he specifically put talking to chat as primary aspect? Who sounds dumb? I know. I love you too. Is that why you're asking? The love family? Your comment was before this, so were they already making ridiculous comments about how much they love each other or what? I'm just glad they're giving us new in-game content with 9.4 and the Karinas. Yeah, the game has been spectacularly stale for the past couple months, not including Solo Coliseum. Yeah, and I just don't even like Solo Coliseum, so for me, it's been extra super duper stale. Well, look at that. We got 2 revives out of this one thing. Did we? Yeah, we burned our energy refills we needed to. Let's just end it. Let me see exactly what I have to do here, because I do want to get it done. We have 40 days, of course, to get this done. So I need to finish that up. And sweet, we're going to get this awesome 5-star awakening gem. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty damn exciting in there. And then have I done classic? I would assume not. Yeah, okay, that's definitely auto-fightable. Which of the rest of these? I've definitely done all of this. Wait, have I not done all? Oh my god, we have to finish this one too? Wow. Wow. I should leave it on that then. Okay, that's done. Done. Okay. So we're 100% not on that one. And then this one. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Well, that's not going to take like tons of energy, so We will get it done eventually. Get it done eventually. Someone never heard the 1964 song by Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders, The Game of Love. That's what I'm saying. It's often called a game. It is often called a game. And you know where you can learn the rules to the Game of Love? In the Book of Love, although I don't know who wrote it. I don't know. Don't know who wrote the Book of Love. Okay, let's continue on if we're talking about stuff just a little bit longer. I think I was getting started here, so I might as well do this. Get the 7 stars through. Oh, let me listen to Reason from the Mindbenders. They sound reliable. I mean, yeah, because they help you to bend your mind around concepts like the Game of Love. So, yeah. I think they were the first ones to be like, what you really have to realize is there is no spoon. But spooning is a form of love, or can be. Can also be prison loving, but that's a different story. Or if you just need to stay warm. So, Tates McGee, hello. I'm just here for joke night. It's not. Please be funny. Funny man. No, sorry. Not joke night. I cannot do it. I cannot be funny on command any more than I can be beautiful on command. I just am beautiful. What can you do? Can't help it. Can't help it. I can't turn it on and off. It's just a natural state of being. Well, you just hurry up and tilt in BGs already. You just mind your... Oh, no, we still got stuff to talk about. I don't know. Wait, is that the extent of what we wanted to talk about? There's like... I don't know. There's Stellar Forged Blade. There's... What? There's like the Alliance War Showcase. I guess we don't really need to talk about that much. That's fairly straightforward. Yeah, I don't know. What else is there? There's Essentia. There's Placenta coming. That's good. I'm excited about the consolidation of the resources and will be curious to see how that goes because, like, it seems interesting to me where they were like, well, the max is 100. Like, how much time did they say how much time we were going to have to, you know, get that converted, like exactly how long the conversion period would be for things, because I got a lot of loyalty. Like, there's a lot of loyalty and I don't want to necessarily have to spend it all right away. Like, I don't know. How much radiance do you have saved up going for magic? Oh yeah, I'll be getting her pretty quickly, I assume. I'm 570, so which is important to note because I don't want to go over and lose any, so. Rank your excitement for the 4 champs coming, including Blade. Did we name the other ones? Did I miss that? Sounds like you just need to buy a body pillow. Could be. You need pillows in general. Yeah, so we Blade and Star-Lord, did they announce other ones though? Or were you talking about like Pixie, Magic, Madeline Pryor, and Blade? Because that would be a different thing. Weren't they supposed to like maybe give Rhino some damage? Did that just get ignored? Oh boy. Well, I mean, that was handy. He's tanky, but like, it'd be cool if he just did any damage. Like any damage? Oh god. Oh jeez, come on. I'm gonna die to Senthole in Arena. Oh god, it's close. Demigod Xerxes, hello. How's it going? Good evening. Murdoch, hello. How do you do? What's going on? Thanks to whoever gifted you the sub. Who did do that? That was a little bit ago. I forget. Nasty Dan? I can't remember. But yeah, enjoy your no ads on Twitch. Which, like I said, generally speaking, people won't be getting many of, but cannot be turned off entirely, unfortunately. How much Radiance will Magic cost? If it was just Radiance, then I believe they said it was 281 per cycle. So what, 5,602 or 562,000 if it was just Radiance, and it would take you like 2 months basically, because you need the reset for the store. But there's also going to be, is it in the, where were the other tokens at? We got 20 Limbo tokens. Radiant Store has a 10 cycle starting March 11th. Starts at 20k Radiance. Cost increases, same as everything else in the Radiant Store. First appearance available for 70 days. Launch crystal for points. Open crystals for points in the launch event. Empowered crystals plus 6-star magic. Beat Grandmaster with 6-star magic for 3 tokens. Okay. That reduce. I assume that means we need 17 Limbo tokens if we do that, not 20, right? I don't think the total cost is 23. Dimensional Beings bundle, one Awakening gem, 199 6 stones, costs 8 Limbo tokens. And then Dimensional Beings bundle 2, a 1 to 2 gem, a 2 to 3 gem, a 3 to 4 rank up gem, and costs 12 Limbop tokens. So Limbop. Doom bop doo magic Limbop. Whoa. So yeah, there will be the initial tokens for getting her, and then there'll be like 20 tokens you could do again to awaken, max sig her, and rank her up with the gems. So which seems pretty cool. That's less expensive than I was afraid it would be. So not bad. Hopefully pull Spiral and Danny from that super box. Well, that's the good thing about the box. You'll pull all of them, so. I swear Mike called Madeline the goblin whore on stream earlier. Anyone else catch that? I did not. I did not. I don't think that would be something that Mike would say, but maybe he slipped up. He doesn't get a lot of sleep before those streams. I know that. So, or in general, but I did not catch that one. What's up, God of the Abyss? How do you do? Good evening. Yeah, Pixie already lost all her hype. Why is that? Act 6 Grandmaster gives tokens or something? I don't know. I mean, the event. I don't know where that'll be, if it's in the Act 6 or what it is. I don't think they said specifically what the launch event would be. Like, maybe it's a launch event that is separate from that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I said it and Abdo read it out. I don't want to fight Grandmaster again. That's fair. I don't want to fight Snurpent ever again. Yet here I am. I am what I am. Can you do Coliseum Destroyer run with Spider-Punk? I would assume so. Can't think of any reason why you couldn't. I don't know. That fight is over and done with, and I shall not think of it again unless forced to, because yeah, I don't want to. I just used Deathless She-Hulk, I'm pretty sure, for most of it. I might have tried somebody else, but yeah. Boogeyman, hello. Thanks for the first time chat. How do you do? Sunspotted, how's it going? I don't have, I guess there's a setting you can turn on where it tells you your time for the drops or something. I'm getting mine though. I am now eligible to get progression gated. Oh, I think I'm up to almost everything. I'm at 98% of 3 hours. I'm nearly there. So let's just do this. As we can see here, if you guys were curious about the drops, We got the 3 level 2 revives. We got some rebirth crystals. We got some energy. We got some shards. We got some shards, and we nearly have more shards. So, what is this? Oh, if I played Rivals, I could do something. Wow, I don't remember watching anyone playing Rivals. Okay. Okay. I guess that's a thing. Who knows? Who knows? The Killing Joke. Hello, how's it going? Let's see. So then, yeah, level 2 revives. Yep, sweet. Cool. Cool, more energy. Oh no, the revive farm. Oh no, it's going away. Oh no. Sadly, the revive farming video is my most watched video, though, so. Bam, they got it in for me, guys. They got it in for me over a year after I put out a video about revive farming. They're finally nerfing it. So clearly, you can blame me for talking about it. And yeah, sorry, my bad. Is there any point to Nico invisibility on attack? Yeah, when she's invisible and they try to hit you, some stuff happens. I don't remember what. Oh, so what is your ranking in terms of most wanted between Pixie, Madeline, Magic, and Blade? Ah, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about Blade, so I'm just going to say, probably, I think, Magic first, and then Madeline, but it's tough between the two of them. So then Pixie is last. As Dunk is first in our hearts, Pixie is always last in our hearts. You know how it is. You know how it goes. Pixie does look like good at what she does. I do understand that complaint about the mutant class seeming like they all do the same thing with Jean and Onslaught and, you know, like Gentle and somebody else, like the only one who, like with the buff to Britain, like everybody having that kind of mechanics around placing Neuros and Daunted and that kind of stuff. But I think she still looks like she's going to be pretty good. So I'll probably, what are we doing, Samael? I got a new laptop this week and have been trying out some new games. Gonna try and get Claire next week. Don't know if it can handle it or not, but we'll see. But now that I can get my gaming fix from something non-MCOC related, I don't foresee my career with this game lasting much longer. I'll probably stick around until I finish the new Karina's 9.4 and my double track for Kitty's rank 5, but I'm gonna take a step away after that. I try my best to be a little more tolerant towards Kabam than I'm at times inclined to be, but honestly, the lows have been spectacular, outnumbering the highs for quite a while now. Okay. I'm glad to have read your essay. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that sounds like then that is the right path for you to take, because I don't feel at all like you do. And if I felt like you did, then yes, I would probably do the same thing. So it seems to make sense. Oh, well, must have been your fault. And you call yourself the man of the people, shaking my head. What up, ghost dog? That's what I'm saying. Obviously, 'tis my fault. Definitely. I bet I could make a sarcastic video about that, which almost no one would watch. And everyone who did watch it would be even more angry with me for being sarcastic about it. I might do that now. Let's see. What can I do to lose subscribers in the big 2026? Don't have Void either. What about him? Don't have Deathless She-Hulk. For that fight. 4 days left, having issues, getting 1 point with Coliseum. Do you... Who else? I mean, there's got to be a lot of videos about other champions besides Deathless She-Hulk, right? So the power control is important, right? That's why the withers are good. Is that why you're asking about Rock and Roll Spidey, I assume? There's got to be some other videos out there of people using other champions, I would imagine. Yep, this is the time of year to step away. Almost 2 years for me. I'm so glad that you hang out, though, Ghost Dog, and say hi. Yelena damage control is all that's been with recent mutants. Yeah, like kind of, it does kind of feel like that in a way. And now it just feels like, well, we've got that. Can we do something more interesting than mutants, please? I still wish we had gotten Blob. We need Blob, damn it. If we'd gotten Blob, he would have been completely different. It makes no sense to have him placing any kind of neuro kind of, you know, whatever kind of stuff. I feel like if you sing Mbop more often, you'd have way more subscribers. I somehow doubt it. I think like 15 people left the stream right at that exact moment. Limbop. That's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need Limbop tokens. There was a typo earlier with it where it said Limbop. That's why I was saying that. Similar to Snurpent. Gotta be the Limbop. Dee-dee-da-bop-doo-wop. Oh, magic. Yeah, yeah. See, 10 people left right now. Stopped by, but the week had been busy AF and now time to recharge while doing some work over the weekend. It never ends. It's true. It never ends. I don't know how you have any energy for anything else for yourself. It is crazy. 'Tis crazy. Crappy McGee, hello. Highest science works as long as you push him to the SP2 every time. SP1 death. Well, right, but you need to like, at a certain point, the power control is kind of pretty necessary, right? Otherwise, you can get screwed on it. Like he's gonna throw it if you don't like have some way of controlling it. Cosmics are getting hit because they're releasing the 10th serpent counter. Yeah. Mr. Flibble, hello. How do you do? Yeah, she gains adrenaline in her SIG. When Nico causes an attack to miss, she passively gains adrenaline. Ah, okay, yeah. I knew there was something about it which was good. I just didn't remember what it was. Sometimes that's how it goes with these things too, because like there's just so much to this game where I'm just like, yeah, I know I'm supposed to do this for this reason, but I don't really know what the reason is. But as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? So. Jupiter's drops. What up, Nasty Dan? Good evening. How do you do? Also unrelated, but if I end up getting a new setup, getting Claire, starting it after you and still finishing before you do, I'll cancel my membership and never forgive you. I can't be responsible for how fast you finish a game or not. Not my business. Honestly, Magic is looking real good though. I don't like losing the power control. I think with the Ghost Rider relic, she's gonna be a beast. But you kind of think, yeah. But you know, again, it's just like, do we want her or do we not want her? Because we weren't getting her how she was. So you can't always get what you want. Another wise man once told me that. But he said if you try sometimes, you might find you get what you need. You get what you need. What I've been told. What I've been told. I didn't, but I'm sure you can leader it. Probably. He's got Wither, right? High Evolutionary has Wither. Right, I think. I didn't watch any live stream. 8 stars when? No 8 stars. Never. Or 2031. One or the other, Nasty damn. There was a lot of stuff. Like, there was a lot of stuff which we've been talking about so far and just kind of covering. I'll just preemptively unsubscribe. Wow. Laser. Et tu, Laser, huh? Okay. The Command's still releasing Snurpent counters. I have like 15 of them in my Battlegrounds deck, and yet I still ban him every time because I hate fighting him. Hope we don't get 8 stars. Yeah, I like the idea of Ascension. When they brought that to everyone in the content creator program before it was, you know, made public, it was like a decent amount of time, I think, before. And I mean, pretty much everybody. You gotta understand too, like the content creator program is a wide variety of people, but it's also people who are highly engaged with the game for obvious reasons. But pretty much everybody was like, yeah, this sounds better than 8 stars. Like, this sounds better than 8 stars. We don't want Ghost Dog to quit again, so can't bring about the 8 stars or he'll just give up after spending 3 days trying to fight the collector in the Necropolis with wrong champ. Do you have a creator code? I do not have a creator code. No, sadly, I do not. However, that could change. You never know. That could change. I think there is something to be said for just being able to be like, no, I don't take any money from this company. In fact, I give them way too much money. However, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But no, at this time, I do not have one. So I have no creator code. Hell, if all of us here in this game can make it to 2031 at this rate, that'd be an accomplishment in and of itself. It does feel that way sometimes, doesn't it? It does. Red Sam, hello. How's it going? Watching for drops. Hello. Well, I mean, I hate to tell you this, but those drops, they're on, as Lefty would say, the purple app, not the red app. So not the red app. Maybe we're getting OP Cosmic in the future. I can see that being a thing. I mean, usually they tend to be pretty OP. They do. Yeah, since Banquet, I haven't spent anything in game. Really sucked missing out on Claire. I spent a little bit for that. I get the sigil because I can't stand to do arena just raw dogging it because that's just terrible. So I get the sigil. In fact, I probably haven't even claimed the weekly sigil stuff. That still just ticks me off that they can send us a monthly sigil thing, but they don't send us the it doesn't even matter. The weekly one. I'm like, you have the technology to do it. Just why do I have to remember to claim this? This is bullshit. It's for engagement. Like what? So someone who pays you $10 a month is gonna forget to log in once a week? I don't think so. It's just not realistic to me. 2,500 for my Starforge laser. Worth it? What? Huh? You talking about? Do you remember the movie Three Ninjas? Yes. I miss being a kid. Me too. In some things, not in most, but in some things. I miss how I regret that I wasn't this age, or you know, I regret that I wasn't fully an adult during some of the times when I was a kid, because the 90s were pretty cool. So there were lots of bad things. It's like people being nostalgic about any time period. There were always groups that were suffering. There were always bad things about any time period. But certain things about the internet and gaming and whatnot kind of were cooler in the 90s and early 2000s, I would say. God of the Abyss gifting a tier 1 sub. Let's go. They've gifted a total of 12 in the channel. Oh, that might have been God of the Abyss then. Hey, I couldn't remember if that was you or Nasty Dan gifting a sub over there, because who said thank you? Wanted to thank you. It wasn't Tate's, wasn't Canada. Damn it, who the hell was it that said thank you? I forget. It was before this giant thing from Samael. Oh my God, how long ago was it? I don't know, but someone wanted to thank you. I think that might have been you most recently that gifted? I forget. But either way, cheers and thank you very, very much, God of the Abyss, for the support. Much appreciated. Missing Star-Lord piece. Oh, is the laser? Okay. I mean, probably 2,500 is not that bad for it. Weren't some of them more expensive than that? I don't know. I don't know if he's that cool. I haven't used him at all yet, so I'm definitely not. I can't tell you, you know, how cool he is, because I just genuinely don't know. So I genuinely do not know. Definitely wasn't me. But you've gifted a total of 12 in the channel. I just don't remember who it was. I could probably go back and look, but it's been a minute. Has been a minute. What's up, Rajat Kothari? How are you doing? So much content coming in time. Them taking away the revive farm should be a fun time. Again, we talked about this at the beginning, Rajat. There's been virtually no one using it. And also the revive farm will be here for 40 days. So you can literally farm to your heart's content before that content comes out. Feel free. I saw God of the Abyss talking about it, saying like, you know, seems like a funny coincidence they're taking it away at this time period. And God of the Abyss, I am I'm kind of hamming this up to be, you know, overly whatever. Seems like it's real coincidental that you can't see the horizon curve, you know, because we're on a flat Earth on the back of a turtle. Yeah, like that kind of conspiracy about the revive farm. It's like, yeah, if they wanted to get rid of the revive farm, they could have done it a year ago or more, just like they did with the other revive farm. I think it's just, I tend to, in this case, believe them that they're like, the back issues cause a lot of bloat, the same as incursions do, and we just want to move on. So, which does make sense to me, as there is a ridiculous amount of bloat in this game. It's same as the Essentia too. Oh, let's see. Twitch has not allowed you to say this comment, God of the Abyss, but I will allow you to say it. There you go. You're a dick. That I am. That I am. Somebody told me to be funny, that I thought that'd be funny, so I was trying. Skeptic chooses what revive farm in the back issues, the Spidey one specifically. You can pretty consistently get some revives, but it takes like 55 energy, and you don't get it 100% of the time. I made a video about it. If you want to go, like I said, it is my most watched video on YouTube. You can check it out if you'd like. I don't normally, you know, say to go watch my content, but like it's just easier to see it than for having me explain it. But it's the Venom one. It's, you know, it's there. I've done it on stream like a bazillion times. So wasn't Murdoch the one that said, thank you, whoever gifted the membership? That sounds right. That sounds right, Mick Meaty. I believe you are correct, sir. Maybe if we just nerfed Serp, we wouldn't have to make so many counters for him, and champs could be even more unique. Pico, hello. That ship has done sailed, so. I didn't know you spoke Latin. Of course I speak Latin, obviously. Obviously. In Vino Veritas, duh. I think it's safe to say we'll get GTA 6 before we get 8 stars, probably. I don't know that GTA 6 is ever coming out. I think I might be the only person in the community who liked the new champ chase that came with new rarities. Yeah, maybe. I didn't mind it when 7 stars came out, honestly. But I just know it was not a popular thing in general, so. But like, yeah, it didn't really bother me too much. But I do like the Ascension idea. I think it's, you know, more interesting. Something different. Something different. Well, he needs him if he wants Doom. That is a good point. Nastiest of Danathes. That is a good point. If you want all the champions, and there may be a quest involving them, right? Then yes, you would want that stellar laser forge piece thing. Peace. I just don't believe people are revive farming enough to clear content. Like, it affects, I think, people doing, you know, it definitely affects things if you're a newer player or you're doing like a new account challenge or something, kind of, right? But still not that many. We have constantly so many in overflow. I just don't think it really matters that much, really. I thought we agreed to call it revive stockpiling. No, but I called it farming, and that's why it's nerfed, so. That is why it's nerfed. 100%, it was on me because I am, as God of the Abyss said, a dick. I got it killed. Yeah, okay, so anything else? Let's see. So they were Star-Lord. Oh, yeah, Nasty Dan, they did announce the next Stellar Forge champion, and that will be Blade as a Mystic champion. So that's cool. Mystic Blade. that sounds like actually a video game in and of itself. Alliance War Showcase, the Saga Showcase. The Saga Incursions will be the 11th through the 7th. They're getting rid of back issues, Nasty Dan. They are, which is why people are talking about it, the Revive Farm and whatnot. There's a lot of units in there, so I would do it for people who want to get that content done before, you know, it goes away. I think it's like 4,000 or something. So like there's a lot of units in there. And I did ask about that specifically, and the response was basically, yeah, you've had like 6 years, and then you also have another 40 days, so we're not going to compensate people for that. It's like, that seems fair. That seems fair. There was some news about some Twitch drops. Every other week, they will be exclusive to the members of the CCP. There are going to be some things going on with how they do them. They've not said specifically exactly what the Thor Ragnarok will be, but they talked about it a little bit. What else was there? Oh, there's a Gwenpool's Gal Pal guidebook. So Gwenpool will be doing stuff for International Women's Day. Not American women, only international women. Or if you're not American, if you're like British, if you're British, then obviously not for British women. Only international women. We only care about international women. We don't care about women in our home countries. I'm sure the ladies love that joke. Always goes over well. So Gwenpool thing, experimental battlegrounds formats. That was another thing. We're going to be going back to 30 in the deck, but there's going to be what? Oh yeah, they're gonna have a thing where the non-saga defenders lose 5% health per second. So really emphasizing using saga defenders. The way that Dave said that on the stream was like, sounded like it was more kind of about the preseason, but I think it was for everything. I'm not 100% sure about that. Sim Isengard subscribed to the Prime. Let's go. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. Much appreciated. We got like tonight and tomorrow to make rent. That helps. Thank you. Thank you very much. I must be a responsible pet caretaker and keep a roof over Zoe Dog's head and treats in her belly. So, thank you very much for the subscription. Currently on a 1-month streak. Subscribe twice though. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, okay, what else was there? Okay. Oh yeah, they're gonna try no points for attacker, health points remaining in the season after that for Battlegrounds. Then there's talk about Essentia and combining all that stuff. There's gonna be some updates to the Mysterium store too. They want to put older stuff in there and make it like not super duper valuable stuff was the kind of message. Okay. Probably just better to not try to actually get this off since it's gonna just go away anyways, right? Yeah. No, we didn't want that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh. So Essentia, Mysterium, Radiance costs will be going down. There, and then yeah, lots of Ascension stuff. Yeah, just lots. There was a very long stream, man. There was lots of stuff going on. Collectives launching in a few months. Details come. Oh yeah, Karina's challenges March 11th. There's going to be enough for the new progression title. So there'll be the new progression title at the end of Act 9 will be Elder, and you'll need 3 rank 5 champions for that rather, but they will all be able to be gotten free to play. So that's cool. Come on, bro. Bro. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's just honestly just a ton of stuff. I highly recommend always checking out Akbar's recaps because he is awesome and does a very good job of them. So, Derek Drake, hello, you're the GOAT. I am but a man, but thank you very much for the kind words in the first time chat. How do you do? Too much in my opinion? There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. And Zemo in my alliance was going to post every single frigging slide in the chat, in our alliance chat, until I was like, Zemo, please stop. Please, for the love of all that is holy, please stop. There's a whole video about this. If I want to know every detail of the video, then I can just watch the video. I don't need Zemo to post every single screenshot. Thank you for stopping, Zemo. Hey, Zoe, what are you doing? Don't do that. Leave your paws alone. Look at her. She looks like I caught her doing something she's not supposed to be doing. Yeah, stop. Hey. Yeah, you saw them. Yeah, no, I see you. You're licking your paw. I tried to call. Look at this. Look at this suspicion of like, why are you bothering me? You caught me. I tried to call the dog groomer to make an appointment today because she is like licking her paws like a whole bunch, and I'm hoping that if she gets the medicated shampoo stuff they do, it'll just make her less itchy in general and less like uncomfortable. But I don't know how much is based on like allergy itchiness and how much is just based on like pain from arthritis, you know, old dog elbows and whatnot. But yeah, they didn't answer, so I'll just have to call back tomorrow. So they didn't call me back either. Mr. Flibble, welcome to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. I think I just spit slightly. Dude, thank you very, very much. Green name, Mr. Flibble. Welcome on into the club. You know the rules, Mr. Flibble. Drinks, beverages of the alcoholic nature are half off for happy hour. However, you can still get a soda pop for a regular price, and they're not too overpriced these days. The mocktails, as you know, will be expensive. Also, the energy drinks. So, yeah, we gotta jack up those prices. You could go and drink your energy drink if you want to out back by the dumpsters with I Am the Storm That's Approaching and Jeff if you want to, but just don't bring in outside beverages into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. That is strictly prohibited, as we are a business who does sell, you know, alcohol and energy drinks and stuff. I mean, we're gonna have the vodka to go with the Red Bulls and the Red Bulls to go with the vodka. It just makes sense. So, you know, but yeah, welcome on into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Mocktail, please. God damn, dude. Bartenders hate making. Yeah, no, we'll happily make you a mocktail. Yes. Would you like it fruity? Would you like, what kind of juice would you like in it? What kind of, what are your flavors when you're looking for a mocktail? Our bartenders will happily craft you a mocktail. They love making them. It's great. We can make you a Virgin Mary if you'd like. It'd be wonderful. Yeah. It will be $18.25 though. Okay. Okay. I'm pouring a drink. I'm pouring a drink. Good girls, Zoe. Good lead. Oh, Scott. I know that I am now officially a man as I enjoy drinking scotch. Not to say that you can't know you're officially a woman if you enjoy drinking scotch, but I just know I'm officially an adult, I guess. Say it that way. Shall we say it that way? Lefty did that on my subscriptions page. I swear there's like 129 screenshots or something. Wild, man. I know. I'm just like, dude, bro. Yeah, my bad. I think that might have been like, I might have been getting those notifications from Lefty as well or something, like in his Discord or something. I'm just like, mother effer. Literally just ask Kabam to give you all the slides when they're done. They could just send it to you in a file and it'd be easier than this shit. Oh, the bougie boy, hello. How do you do? What's going on? Yep, we have one of those players in the alliance like that. Well, Zemo stopped at least, so, and said, my bad. Bloody Caesar? Oh my God. Damn Canadians and their bloody Caesars. My bad. Lefties are bad too. I'm just glad that it wasn't both you and Zemo. See, fortunately, Lefty pretty much completely ignores all of our alliance chats. So at least we didn't have both Lefty and Zemo the whole time. Just spamming screenshots. I'm like, there's a video, man. Like, I don't need this freaking screenshot. God. Oh, good Lord. Damn uppity bartenders. Hey, you try putting up with customers. Good Lord. Drogos. What's up, dude? What type of Drogos are you? Or do I dare ask? Good evening. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I really love that this guy's ascendable, but he probably won't be that bad, right? Probably won't be that bad, depending on the meta. To be fair, I did read a few of them. Okay. Fine. Vantage, a member for 16 months. Vantage, thank you very much for the continued support. Mahalo, how do you do? Also, make Rocket ascendable too, Kabam. Maybe. You never know. Could happen. He could be in the next pool. Zoe, leave it alone. I can hear you over there. Good leave. Good girl. Good dog. Thank you very, very much for the continued support, Mr. Vantage. We got to get that 3-year badge done. Maybe I'll try and look at that kind of stuff tonight. I've been really hesitant to message Mummy. I don't want to stress him out at all. I don't know. Dude, my 7-star rocket is still unduped. Sad times. Sad times. How can you do the things and the stuff if he's unduped? No good. Tis no good. What's up, PP? How's it going? He also can be buffed, as Kabam said. They're making under notice champs buffed and ascendable. Yeah, but Rocket's already been buffed, so. Shouldn't somebody get a buff before that? He was buffed. See? Sanskrit knows. Sanskrit knows. That was dumb. Way far away. It also is weird to have a buff raccoon. So, totally a different story, though. I saw some little clip about pointing out how in Endgame, when the first snap happens that Banner does, how everyone like kind of protects themselves, but Thor protects Rocket, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. I don't remember if I don't know if I'd noticed that before. I just hadn't thought about it in forever because I haven't thought about Endgame in a long time, anyways. But I was like, oh, that is kind of cute. It's yeah, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Yeah. Put these damn champions I have to pay attention to in the arena. And I dashed the wrong way, even though I was kind of paying attention. Sad, sad times. Who does this though? Seriously. Why you gotta be putting this champion in the arena? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Do passives count for polka dot power in story? I know they did for BGs. It depends on which polka dot power it is. One they don't. Polka dot power 2 they do, I think. I believe. Hope you're having a great weekend. Enjoy the streams. Derek Drake, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad that you enjoy. Lawrence, hello. Yo, Abdo, can't wait for the progression change. What about you? It'll be cool to see what comes with it. How the updates are for like daily stuff, super daily event and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's always a fun time. We've been on Valiant for a very, very long time. It's been long enough that we should now be called. The Elder. So the Eldar. The Eldar would be different though. If I was one of the Eldar, that'd be very different. Maybe I could go to the Undying Lands. Mm-hmm. Justice for Taskmaster. Nobody likes Taskmaster, it's fine. So, a lot of other champs who still got buffed for Ascension purposes. Yeah. Who in the Ascension pool got buffed already? I don't know. I'd have to look. Be right back. Appreciate the warning. Thank you. Yo, Alberto. Hello. How do you do? We can't get new champs ascended unless we buy Valiant crystals. Yay. Yeah, we talked about that right at the start. I don't think that's going to be very popular, and it would not surprise me if they change that in some way. Yeah. Strange in the Ascension pool too. I believe, yeah, I mean, he's an ascendable champion, but again, I think that is the only through the Valiant crystals. I don't think he's in the basic Ascension pool, right? Or is he? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure about that, because he's one of the champions we were able to get before then. Like, so yeah, I don't know. What's up, AJ Nick? How's it going? He's not getting buffed again. Strange. Black Panther Civil War was buffed, but isn't getting buffed again. Was he? It's true. Yeah. Good point. Good point. Or were you talking about what Vantage said? It's very hard to keep track of all of the buffs that have happened over this game, over the many, many years of the contest. When do the new challenges start for 9.4, right? Some of them, yeah. Hello, Sith Lord 36. How do you do? What's going on? If you want the full stream recap, if you want the full stream recap breakdown, you can check it out here. And it is there, provided to us by the actual GOAT, Akbar, the Ak GOAT, the hero of my streams, for making that big shot automatic up there. That's right. If you send over $26 or more, it'll automatically make you the big shot, and I don't have to do anything about it, which is a very damn nice feature, frankly. Oh, also for the giveaways too, the wheel and whatnot. Also just for, you know, being genuinely awesome. Still waiting for my Caesar. You'll get it. Jesus, man. Good Lord. It's a Friday night. It's kind of busy around these parts. Don't be impatient. Cantona did a 10-minute summary too. I watched that. About the Ascension champs or what? I think he was talking about that. I remember him asking a question of people in the CCP. So yeah, I was kind of asking people who they were most excited about, you know, without having the champions in hand, and Sandman came up a lot. So. Like, I love you, Safa. He's a great dude. Yes. But when he started saying the whole, I want to feel my advantage when I spend money, that rubbed me the wrong way, and it's finally showing, disappointing. What about it exactly rubs you the wrong way? Because, like, I understand what he's saying. So, like, why would you be mad? Or, like, I can fully understand why you would be upset at Kabam about it, but why would you be upset with him about it? Because that doesn't make sense to me. Like, yeah, dude spends tens of thousands of dollars on the video game. He should get an advantage for that. Like, he keeps the servers on, you know? So, I mean, I can fully understand why people would be upset about Kabam making the Ascension of those new champions only available through the Valiant crystals and whatnot. That makes perfect sense to me. I don't like it either, but that doesn't mean that like, it doesn't in any way make me like upset with what Yusafa said. No, at least not the way you're describing it. I'm 100% disappointed in Kabam. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I thought I was like, what? Like, yeah, no, I'm like, I'd be, if I was Yusafa and I spent as much money as he did on the game, and there weren't certain things like that that gave me an advantage, then I would be very pissed off, for sure. Kabam should put token champions and Titan crystals. Yeah, we already wait so goddamn long on them. I just making us wait till 2027. I don't think it's the right thing to do, and it's I think it's going to be a pretty big sticking point for the community, and I think they're going to need to reduce those wait times because people are going to, I think, going to be rightfully pissed. You know, so you spend like Yusafa, you should have an advantage. Yes, yeah, that's exactly. Agreed. All the Ascension buffs are going live next update. Gonna be bugs galore. Probably. One would expect. The amount those guys spend, he deserves it. Yeah. He already has an advantage. He has every champion that he wants at rank 4, has 6 or 7 rank 5s at this point. I feel that was enough of an advantage, but now it's just a huge advantage having rank 5s at Ascension, like Ascended 2. Yeah, no, it is, but that's, again, tens of thousands of dollars, and it wasn't his choice. So, I mean, it's his choice to spend that money, of course, but it wasn't his choice what Kabam, you know, did that. So, like, yeah. Also, you got to remember, Yusafa really, really sucks at this game. You've got to give him as much advantage as he can possibly buy, because Yusafa has no skill and he needs all the help he can get. I just said that in case he's around. Just in case he's lurking. Although if you want to clip that and start some YouTuber CCP streamer drama, hey man, drama's good for the views, so I'm down. I wish Magic could be bought in the first month. Well, she might be able to be. I don't know. I have enough for her already. It's just a waiting game, which is fine for sure. I just wish I'd get March when her change releases. Again, I think that, you know, potentially you could buy her. It's maybe a matter of you'd have to spend money. So, do you think they'll put rarely played or paywalled champions in the new Karina's challenges, or like normal base pool heroes and villains? For the, well, so I think it's just tagged as a hero or villain, right? So if some of those champions have those tags, then yeah, I would assume they'd be in there. I feel better now that Abdo said it. Is Vantage bitching again? No, wasn't him. It was Birdo. He wasn't saying he loved Lamp for some reason. Yes, I know I've beaten Yusafa more times than I can count. See, there you go. What are you complaining about? Still crazy? No drama here? Damn it! I need some drama. You guys are not very helpful. Not very helpful. I mean, like, I need new subscribers. We've been like either gaining like 1 or 2 subscribers the last, like, our new subscribers are just way down. We need drama. We need, you know, to get some YouTube beef going on. And Ghost Dog and I ended our beef years ago. Brian Grant does smell like beans, and I don't think he's ever going to stream again. Just saying that right now. That guy sucks. He's bald too. Yeah, I don't know. We gotta get some beef stirred up, something like that. Then again, I had ground beef tacos today, so maybe I don't need more beef. Maybe I should try putting out better content. That sounds like a lot of work, though. Sounds like a lot of work. Did they say they would sell the Limbop tokens? I thought it was only batches of 10 in the Radiant store each month. So I swear, there's 3 from a challenge, and then you can get 10 from the Radiant store each month with the escalating cost, the same way as other stuff in the Radiant store works. But I believe they said there'd be some offers as well, so it might be possible to get her like day one, assuming you do the challenge, buy the Radiance and spend money for whatever it is. Might be available day one. Restart your beef with Ghost Dog. That will get you new viewers. No, he switched to making like pew pew content on his other channel. So like, I'm not trying to beef with him anymore. It's too dangerous. What's up, Chewy? How's it going? Everything about Ascension ended up being as lame as I expected. Magic nerf buff, and the way to obtain her even lamer. At least I hope the new Karinas are fun and not like use Hawkeye to clear Abyss. No, I don't think they will be. Didn't they say which things they would be? Generally, the only sticking point I have on Ascension is the thing we've been talking about with the paid aspect of it. Magic, I also have 0 issues with. I would rather have a playable Magic character than have her be rarity locked at rank 5 because she's game breaking. Like, it's one of those things where I said it before. You can't always get what you want, so you can have her locked, or you can have her, be changed. I'd rather have her changed than be available to play. You can get 3 tokens beating the collector with 6-star Magic. There's another event that gives some. There's also offers. Was there another event giving more? I think it was just a 3 for free. I think the new event launch involved beating Grandmaster or whatever. I don't think there was more. I don't know if that's in Act 6 or if that's in a separate event. I don't think they said exactly. I hope it's just hero and villain tag champs. However, I'm worried it being Korean challenges, they might tighten tags down more. No, they already said there'd be different tags, right? Let me go back and check the Akbar, the Ak Goat Great Breakdown. Great Down? The Ak Goat Great Down. Watch him crit in arena. Nope. Oh, well, no. Korean's challenges, it does say hero and villain. So, yeah, it's just Ordeal, Abyss, and Epoch, and one is hero and one is villain. So, okay. Cool. Then it seems like that's what it is. So far, at least, that there's not any kind of other tags necessary. At least from what I'm seeing from the breakdown. There's supposed to be a way to make this guy do damage too, right? I've been told. Not really sure what it is, but that's what I've been told. That's what I've heard. We gotta go like L2s into L1s and L1s into... I don't know what the hell. Well, that's what I heard. If that's truly the case, it honestly seems pretty simple and easy with most rosters, but I'm all for that. You do have to use 7 stars. I know that part. Definitely has to be 7 stars. No going through it with Aegon or Kate. Crashed came out and specifically said that because it was brought up to him that on the stream, it was not said that they have to be 7 stars, so. Magic was never a buff. She was a rework. That's true. And they were very upfront that she wouldn't have her OG utility. They were. Yeah, so you would get all the pew pew viewers. Yeah, but I can't be starting beef with them. That's too dangerous. Too dangerous. Kabam, do you have a long history of backing down on their initial information release? If you guys complain loud enough, they'll move tokens to the free crystals and tell us we should be grateful. I mean, he's being sarcastic partially, but partially also accurate. Jesus Christ. One was from Alliance War Showcase. It was a total of 3 tokens, Abdo, including being the Grandmaster, and 6.4 was 6-star magic. Okay. The launch event, then, I assume they mean was like the milestone tracker, or like objective tracker kind of thing. Damn, they really scared of Kate, huh? We almost had her as a 7-star, but nope, the community wasn't smart enough. I blame you. Not me. Not me. Hey. Okay. Did the Battlegrounds objectives reset today too? My sense of time's off. How many tone coins? How many toad coins should I have right now? Well, let's take a look. I may have missed a day or two, potentially, during the Super Bowl time period. I've got 49. So I may have missed 1 or 2, though. They said exactly Act 6, Angela Path. We said that earlier. Oh, I didn't see it. One of the other Karinas, if the pass is anything to go by. What? I didn't watch the whole stream, so I don't know. For Epoch, aren't the gates class locked? So it would be hero villains plus the existing class gates. That makes sense. Yeah. That does make sense. Oh yeah, okay. Do they reset? Did they just reset today? Or do they reset tomorrow? 49 sounds right. Reddit folk were discussing it earlier. Yeah, I usually don't miss getting the super daily event, but I might have somewhere in there. Hey, I voted Kate. I run Path 5 still. Bring her most wars. She's a very powerful champion. Very powerful champion who I will never use for any content ever. I have an irrational hatred of her. I don't know why. Oh, Nasty Dan. Speaking of irrational hatreds, actually, it's a very rational hatred, but Kabam John, who's been with the company for like 9 frigging years, his last day was today. He was on the live stream, and as a goodbye present, we can get a sparkly sentry if you'd like. The code is We Love John, JOHN, I believe. Are you requesting help? I was giving my alliance mates an opportunity to get some loyalty. Ah! Wait a minute. If loyalty is going away, how does that affect the stupid arena help? Because I don't think I've seen that brought up. They're not like 9 extra you can miss. Yeah, Nessan. Loyalty isn't... Is it? I thought it was BG tokens, glory, and artifacts. No, loyalty's gone away too, right? For the Essentia? Oh, maybe not. Combines glory, trophy tokens, artifacts. Oh, so not loyalty. Oh. Damn it. Everything except Mysterium is going away. No, not loyalty. It is just glory, trophy tokens, and artifacts, apparently. Damn it, man. That's annoying. Oh, well, what can you do? What can you do? Good, I think I'm at 8 million loyalty. Yeah, I think I have like 12. What is it? 13. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, Sans, I thought of you earlier, too, because this will now screw up your joke about everything resetting on Monday, too. Because Mike specifically said things were changing what day they happened on to like Thursdays and stuff. So it's gonna screw up when you're like, what day does that happen? You're like, everything happens on the exact same day. So that'll be even less true. Which gave me a good old-fashioned chuckle. Well, damn, man, because that loyalty store is just absolute hot garbage. That's the worst store. Right? Like, yeah, no. Because between the Battleground store, Glory store, I mean, I guess Incursion's artifacts are kind of worthless after a certain point once you have all the champions, but like, yeah, the loyalty one is just absolutely terrible. Glory store is horrendous. Yeah, but the loyalty store is worse. Like, way worse. Yeah, between boost and pots, we need it to update the store. Yeah. Need an update. As a war player, I'm fine with keeping loyalty in at 10 million. I mean, but if it transferred, you know, however, you wouldn't, it doesn't matter, right? Loyalty is good for war players and some boosts, so for you, it's useless. For war players, it's great. I mean, I still buy stuff with loyalty, but like the rest of the store is crap besides what you're talking about. Nah, they're updating it. If loyalty is going away, does that mean I don't need to be loyal to Kabam anymore? Nice. Bring on other games. I mean, Ninja Turtle said he bought Injustice too, so yeah. I never said Monday, it's always been Wednesday. You know what I'm saying. I use artifacts for tickets for raids and to know if they will be cheaper. I don't know about that either. I use loyalty for that. It still ticks me off that they decided a long time ago that gold would just be completely useless for anything other than ranking up champions. Loyalty is meant for war, your favorite game mode. Hey, I think that Alliance War Coliseum is my favorite game mode now. They did say there'd be some changes to that, though, so that's a plus. But, yeah, Alliance Coliseum, I think that's a new favorite, man. It's just super duper grindy and exciting. Oh, how the turntables. You know what I'm saying. Exactly. Exactly. I shouldn't have to explain every last detail to you, Mr. Pedant. I'm playing Injustice 2 right now. It's the last couple of days on Game Pass. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I had fun doing Fable 2 last night. Nobody else had fun. Well, Casual Cashew did, I think. Maybe got to the abyss. Like, hardly anybody tuned in, but Fable 2 was super fun for Throwback Thursday last night. Definitely will have fun going forward with that. I want to do... Wow. What else was I thinking of? I haven't played a shooter in forever. Probably just like play like Halo. I could just stand to... Oh, I'm not Carolina. I tried to stun as if I was. I was like trying to hang out in the sunshine there. I'm like, wait, why didn't she get stunned? Yeah, I could. It's been a while since I've heard the Halo music. I could stand to hear Halo music. I thought Lefty was gonna play it with me, but apparently not. Bum. It's like, no, my Xbox is in my bedroom. I can't I can't bring it out into my office. Shh, lefty. Ridiculous. Bet if he was a righty, he'd do it. Still waiting on bases? Yeah. Can you not call me Mr. Pedant? Don't want people with poor vocabularies to get confused. All right, fine. That's fair. That's fair. Shit. Speaking of poor vocabularies, though, I can't think of a synonym for it, though. I need a thesaurus. Quick, get me a librarian dinosaur. Get me a thesaurus. Stat. Get me the ship of thesauruses. Wow. Okay. We're gonna go for we're gonna have a bright white screen, guys. I apologize. I don't know. I'm not gonna take the time to put thesaurus.com into dark mode, but here it is, white screen, bright. Ah! Pedant. Oh, I don't have this.
Pedant.
Just so you know.
Pedant.
Strong synonyms: blue stocking, bookworm, doctrinaire, egghead, pedagogue. Weak synonym: methodologist. I kind of like methodologist. All right, Sanskrit. Which of these would you like me to refer to you as? And I did say Mr. So I was being respectful when referring to your pedantry. But you choose. And let me know which one you prefer. It's fine. Tis fine. 73KK3N8. Hello. Is it still possible to get Deathless Thanos? Yes, but you got to get all the other pieces. Stopped playing it when it was happening and came back a few months ago. Yeah, so you got to get all the other champions first. Those champions are available through purchase, through the different stores, through different currencies. I think they're all units. It's going to be expensive, though, because you got to get all those champions to then do the quest where you get them. But it is definitely doable. Not pedagogue, that's even worse. I assume so. Doctrinaire sounds like doctor. Let's go with that. All right, Mr. Doctrinaire. Fine. So be it. So be it. Dope, I used to go crazy with Red Hood, or are we talking about the Injustice or whatever? Rayfall, hello. A couple pieces are still farmable. You can get 5 pieces from the Radiant stores. The rest are 5k units each, unfortunately. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. Yeah. I don't know all the sources of where they're exactly at, though, just because I did do them when they came out, so I can't tell you exactly where everything is. There's probably a breakdown, though, somewhere on to internets. But welcome back to MCOC. A lot has changed. A lot has stayed the same. I'm not even trying to vaguely play this character correctly. You can see how often I play my rank 3 scream. Just saying, you could. It's like it's it. What do you need it for in the bedroom, Lefty? Huh? Why does? I mean, according to Lefty, he's having ladies over all the time. Why would he need the Xbox in the bedroom? I don't know. I don't know. Later, perky McBoobies. Wow. At least when you're making fun of me for my moves, you at least you say they're perky, so that's a plus. That's a plus. It genuinely feels like a different game. There's so much stuff going on, man. But that's cool. That's why I often advise people to take a break. Like, if you're burnt out, if you're not having fun, don't do it. We'll always be here. you can always come back, you know? Just go take a break, do other stuff. And it will feel like maybe a different game. Same mechanics for a lot of stuff, but some different stuff. Gruff, hello. Thanks for Snapchat. How you doing? What cosmic champs are worth ranking? I'm lacking in the cosmic department. Don't have Carolina yet. Is Serpent worth ranking up if not awakened? Yeah, to a certain level. It just depends. Like, but there's like a ton of cosmic champions who are really good. What do you want those cosmic champions for? Are you trying to complete story content? Are you wanting them for battlegrounds? You know, you wanting for Alliance War, Alliance Quest? What is it you're trying to do? If you can give us that information, we might be able to help you out more. Or yeah, Rafon is kind of covering some of that already there. Ooh, Mr. Doctrinaire. Does that make me a surgeon of knowing stuff? There's lots of doctors besides surgeons. I regret to inform you. Not all doctors are surgeons. And I would think that being Mr. Doctrinaire, you would know that and want to be precise about it. Like as if you were a pedant. Just saying. Just saying. You can set your watch by the internet issues? What? We haven't had any yet. Don't say anything. What? What's the problem? I've not stalled out. Don't say anything, please. Doctors who are called Mr. R surgeons? Psh, no, I don't think so. Those are chiropractors, I'm pretty sure. Shout out to all the chiropractors out there. Many of you get a bad rap. Some of you actually are just quacks. But many of you get a bad rap. Would you prefer to be Baron Doctrinaire instead of Mr. Doctrinaire? We upgrade your title, like Zemo here. Are we done with this yet? Good Lord, we're not done with this yet. Can we go back to Google, please? What do you want on Google? What would you like to be Googling? Doctrinaire Strange would be a pretty funny movie. It depends. Is Sam Raimi making it? What was that new Sam Raimi movie? The one where they're stuck on the island? I have not seen it, but heard it was okay. In general, I like a lot of Sam Raimi stuff. Was watching the breakdown Red Letter Media talking about ranking their favorite Sam Raimi movies. And Rich Evans, the legend himself, not a fan of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And I understand why. I actually agree with him pretty much completely about that. Although I cannot agree with him for his, like, he somewhat dislikes those movies a bit compared to how I like them because he dislikes Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker so much. Which I would not say. I have fond memories because perhaps nostalgia reasons of when I grew up, you know, and the movie came out and so forth. But, you know, generally speaking, okay, that's... Okay. I very much enjoyed those movies, but I do get his complaints about Toby, Peter, or Spider, you know. And I definitely like all of them coming together with that too. So, is it worth awakening Null or Scream over Carolina? Should I save my gem for when I pull Snurpant or another cosmic that I could pull that needs it more? Oh, so you don't... Wait. Didn't you say you had Snurpant? Why, you could just awaken him. Carolina's in the Titan crystal, so I would not awaken her because you're going to have chances at pulling her for the next how many, like 3 more months before she leaves, I think, right? So yeah, I wouldn't do that. The longer you hold on to awakening gems, the less valuable they become. So you probably should pick someone to use it on. That said, you might be in a position where you shouldn't use it yet, but it just depends. J-Fire, hello, how's it going? My response, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Duped Corvus, Gladiator, unduped Gallon, Scream, Venom, Captain Marvel, or Null. I would not do Captain Marvel. Gallon, you could awaken. He does get better with his awaken ability for sure. You do kind of want to max it out. Scream is very good. I don't remember what the hell her awaken ability does though, frankly. Corvus will be ascendable and he will be in the super duper box and he does want to be awakened. I don't know how good he's going to be. Ascended for like how for a while in the contest. Generally speaking, his time has come and gone, but you know, he could be at a couple ranks higher, might be pretty fun and useful. Generally speaking, like I said, the longer you hold your gem, the less valuable it becomes, and you're going to get more and more of them as time goes on. So if you can find someone you can stand to use it on pretty much right away, that would be the best thing to do. If you want to save it a little bit, that's fine too, but they don't do anything in your inventory, frankly. But consider who is, you know, like I said, Carolina is in the Titan pool still for another at least 3 months, I believe, maybe 6. I can't quite remember. And so, yeah, I wouldn't give it to her or a champion you're more likely to pull because they come from a smaller pool of champions. Pool. You were talking Sam Raimi Spider-Man. That's one of the most legendary lines. And, yo, no, I recognize, you know, the line. That was his part of his problem, was that Tobey Maguire didn't feel right quipping, I guess. How does one become a baron? I think you need some land. All right. Well, Sans wanted to go back to Google, so. Try new AI mode. Not interested. Google. Baronies could be granted by the king to individuals in recognition of their loyalty, service, or contributions. The ownership of a barony could also change through inheritance or other means. Over time, these barony titles became hereditary, passing down through generations of noble family. So, it's a rank of nobility or title of honor, often hereditary in various European cultures. Either current or historical, the female equivalent is baroness, yes. Typically, the title denotes an aristocrat who ranks higher than a lord or a knight, but lower than a viscount or a count. Well, where does a duke fit into this? All right, so higher than a lord or a knight, but not as high as a count or a viscount. Possibly not as high as a duke, I'd imagine, too. Good to know. Learning history with Abdo on a Friday night. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Which doctors are called Mr.? I believe they're called shaman. Shaman? Surely you can't be serious, Sanskrit. Mr. Sinister was a doctor, maybe, or a scientist? Can't remember. Nathaniel Essex? Okay. It's okay, I'll DM you. Oh boy. The only answer there is Snurpent. For the Awakening Gem, I would probably agree with that. Besides, maybe Gallon. Do friendlies, please. Imster, hello. How's it going? No, we are going to do some battlegrounds here in a minute, but I will do them in a non-friendly manner. I'll do them in an extremely aggressive, unfriendly manner. I'm not friends when I play battlegrounds. It's serious business. Very, very serious business. From a plot perspective, the newer Spider-Man movies are better, in my opinion, but in my heart, because I grew up watching them, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will always be higher ranked by me. I like what's nuts the most. But I agree. I actually have never seen the Andrew Garfield ones because I liked Tobey Maguire. It was just like, nah, we ain't doing this. So yeah, but Tom Holland, I think, is the best one, the best portrayal of a character. And I get Rich Evans's complaints about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I don't agree with him to the full extent in his distaste for it, but yeah. Serious, hello, how's it going? If you could do English only in the chat, please, I would appreciate it. Just because English is the only language I speak, and I speak it very poorly. But if you could use like Google Translate or something like that, very happy to have you around. I'm guessing probably you're just kind of saying hi from Turkey. So, assuming that's what you're saying, hello to Turkey. How's it going? But it'd be much more convenient for you to use a translator than for me, unfortunately. If a doctor was called a mister, that'd be pretty strange, methinks. Boo! Bad joke. Oh, 2 out of 10, take a lap. You cutthroat whale. Hey, I'm a killer whale. That's what we do. It's what we do. We really hate, you know, yachts. And we gotta go hard. We gotta go ham. We gotta take these mofos down. What's up, Tobias? How's it going? Good evening, AA. Too much news. Didn't understand any of it except rank 3 or 3 rank 5's the next progression. That is correct. Lots of stuff to do. Also, understand that part. Lot of things to do in game, which is good. It was a massive amount of stuff though, for sure. I'm sure you're not the only one feeling a bit overwhelmed by everything they had to say. Lots and lots of stuff. All right, we actually passed this arena a while ago, so let's get done with that. And did we got everything we need to get here? Yeah. Oh man. Oh man, I got a lot of high value stuff expiring. Crap. Trader's Outpost. I think I've already traded in a few of these this month. Okay. Put that off for another day, since I can't decide who to take to rank 5. Yo, what up, B Whitesides? How are you doing? Good evening. So yeah, I think we mostly covered it. If there's anybody new who wants to come in and talk about anything, happy to talk to you about it. Happy to provide you with the link on Reddit to the ACGOAT's fantastic breakdown. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Karina's challenges. I'm excited for Magic and Pixie and the Goblin Whore, as apparently Karate Mike said. Yeah, kind of irritated about the Ascension situation. And that's about it. That's about it. Doctor. Yeah. Like that. Good love. All you really need. All right, Battlegrounds. Where were we at? 66 points. I still need and have 4 days to get those 100 points. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, did I do this? I don't remember. New progression. Do we have a name for it or just it exists? What's up, Beamer? Elder. We will be members of the Eldar. Oh my God. Look at these stat focuses. Becky, look at her stat focus. I mean, they're just so basic. Just so not set. I like correct stat focuses, and I cannot lie. Oh. Spies Like Us. Oh, okay. That I have not seen in ages, honestly. They had virtually no chance of getting that reference. Apologies. It's been I would have been very young last time I saw that movie. Did they say anything about March side quests? No, not that I can think of. That must have been the one thing they didn't say anything about. Yeah, I don't think they did. Unless side quest will be Blade stuff, like they did with Star-Lord pieces and the egg relic. Maybe. But I don't remember them saying anything about it, no. I like it, but also I don't want to be old. Well, if you keep on living, you really don't have a choice in it. Choice in the matter, do you? Really don't have a choice in the matter. I'm going to keep doing the Diablo agenda. I don't care if anybody doesn't like it. I might put out another Diablo short, which no one will watch tomorrow. You guys can suck it. You will watch all my shorts about Diablo. Please and thank you. Really not worried about the Abyss part. My Alliance member is test running the Abyss Villain Challenge and did it in one revive up to Collector very fast. Yeah. Probably not too bad. I mean, MSD's been doing the Abyss for... I mean, we're not MSD, but he's been doing the Abyss for fun forever now. All right. I might be cooked. They got both Okoye and Kingpin here, so I could be toast. Could be a little toasty. Damn it, dude. I should not have gotten hit right there. Whoops. I was just like somehow expecting another hit, and then I wasn't blocking when I got done with that special 2 animation because like I missed her with it. Oh god, okay. Oh, Diablo is my first 5-star and will always be one of my favorites to play. His regen has saved my butt more than I can count. He's like kicking ass in this meta, and I think I've only put out like 2 Diablo shorts, but I have a couple already clipped and ready to go. And they're like either wildly like people are just like, no, that's nobody has rank 4 Diablo. That's stupid. He's a loser character. But then there's a bunch of views, or then nobody says anything and there's not a bunch of views. And I'm like, well, shit. I guess that's a controversy is good for business kind of thing. Infinity Void Brain, hello, how do you do? I'm gonna go for the win here, but I might be hosed. I lost the motivation to play Battlegrounds after the 40 deck was added. Well, it's going away next season, so maybe you will get it back. I've been enjoying the 40. I've not minded it at all, so, but I have a pretty big roster too, so. Is this one where I didn't switch to Incinerate? God damn it, dude. I hate my life sometimes. This is not a reason to hate your life. God, that was dumb. I'm just like, what, dude? My brain. Why? Warm-up match. I didn't mean to hit that. I was trying to block. Oh my God. Well, shouldn't have gone for the win here, I guess. Oh, that would have been a pretty easy win, I think. God damn it, man. I guess I can try and push BGs this season for the first time in a while to get extra radiance to keep my stash up after magic comes. Yeah. I didn't know shot throw was that good. Holy ish. How did you kill Gene that quickly? It's a mystic meta, so they're like all the mystic champions are pretty damn good. No such thing as bad publicity. Maybe. Ginger Speed 69. Let's go. Subscribe to tier 1. They subscribed for 3 months, currently on a 3-month streak. Thank you very much for the subscription. God damn it, dude. I could have won that one. I got 15 months on YouTube and 3 months here. How long to get a keg on Twitch? I don't know, dude. I got to add like so many different Twitch things. Like there's, if we go and look at, I could show you guys some of the things I was looking at the other day that I have not done. I probably just need to do like, I just need to spend time just doing all sorts of Twitch stuff, frankly, to get better at it and improve it. Okay. I mean, I still could, there's still a chance I can win this. Because we're looking at, I mean, Lefty's been pushing me to try and get to partner status. And we need, so these streams really help out because there's so many people watching. Even if you guys aren't chatting a whole bunch and whatnot, doesn't matter, you're here. And you need a certain amount, I think you need 6 days in consecutive months where you have an average of 75 viewers. And like on 6 unique days, right? And I am not that far off from that, but I think I just barely missed it the other month. Like I think I had it in December, but then not in January. Cause like the streams with the drops are like, that's where way more people are watching on Twitch, right? So anyways, to get, what the hell just happened there? What the fuck was that? Is there a limber that I'm not aware of? Wait, why? I'm definitely gonna lose now. What the hell just happened? I'm confused. Anyways, was that, yeah, so there's like a lot of things I can do on Twitch to like get there and stuff, but you guys all watching is absolutely awesome, even if you're not chatting, like I said, or sending over Prime subscriptions. But let's go. Beamer is subscribed with Prime. They subscribed for 12 months, currently on a 12-month streak. Beamer, you are the man. Thank you very, very much for the long-term support. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Steve Munson, hello. Koei gains the purple shield, reduces the stun duration, endurance off our SP1. I never even thought about it. Wow. Okay. Well, damn, that sucks. Balls. Huh. Okay. Because that was easily something I could have completely played around. Oh, I don't even, because like you don't fight Okoye that often, and when you do, that doesn't come up that often either. Damn. Balls. Warm-up match, whatever. That was the warm-up match. It doesn't matter. You're supposed to select Essence of Null and spam SP1 from Diablo. Didn't I do the Nullify one? I thought. Yo, Saith Dar sending over 5 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go, Saith Dar. Speaking of support, hell yeah. Getting your name up there as the big shot with Mr. Sweeney. gifting a membership to Eccles97, gifting one to Badger Toes, gifting one to Shimoni Butler, gifting one to Sales, and gifting one to Edgar 6817. Let's freaking go. Welcome on in to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Please enjoy your green names and your red solo cups, along with these custom emotes that are kind of start like about 80-ish, 85% custom. And one day we will have a 3-year member badge as well, which is part of what we were talking about on Twitch, because we need to have some damn more upgrades to the badges and things over on the Twitch side of things. But Safedar, cheers. Thank you very much for the support. Bringing people into the club on a Friday night. Let's friggin' go. Hell yeah, baby. The Answer Man, hello. What's up, dude? How you doing tonight? What's going on? Nice, the Twitch drops have a 10-year expiration timer, so those revives can sit in my stash forever. I feel like there might be some kind of mistake with that, but who knows? Who knows? Yash Want, hello. Can you suggest me whom I should rank, Carolina or Yelena? Generally speaking, Carolina. If you really, really need a defender for Battlegrounds, Yelena. But, excuse me, in terms of questing and for just more fun to play, definitely Carolina. Definitely Carolina. Thanks for the first time chat. Let's frigging go. Wolf Slayer as well. Subscribe to the Prime. Yes. Wolf Slayer. I appreciate that. I hope you mean that in like a, you know, maybe like an old timey kind of name, metaphorical sense and stuff, because I mean, like wolves are like, you know, they're still endangered. And it's like, they're dogs too. And I mean, if you're like a rancher and I can understand why you have conflicts with them and so forth, but like, please try not to slay wolves unless the government specifically is like the population's getting too high and then we need to take care of some of these wolves. But even then, man, I don't know. It's a really cool name, but I just don't. I hope it's not literally a wolf slayer, because like I don't know. I like doggos, so I do. It's a true story. True story. Thank you very much for the subscription, though. Let's friggin' go. Those Prime subscriptions, hell to the yeah, they are fantastic. If you have Amazon Prime, like I do, because it, you know, is a good way of getting certain things or watching certain things, even though maybe you think that Jeff Bezos is a piece of shit, we will take those Amazon Prime subs because they are free to give away. And I am much better than all other content creators on Twitch. Asterisk. Okay, no, okay. I was gonna show you guys. Let's see here. Where is that? Stream manager alerts. Like, see, I'm barely even familiar with things to do here. So yeah. So okay. So here's part of the problem. So path to partner, 1 out of 2 completed up here, it says, right? 6 streams on 6 unique days with an average of 75 viewers. The last 1 to 30 days, that was January 27th to yesterday, we have done that. But for December through to that January time period, it was only 2 out of 6 days. And so that's why we cannot yet make partner. Basically, making partner means that the revenue split on Twitch will be the same as it is on YouTube, because as of right now, it's better on YouTube because it's a 70-30 split, whereas right now on Twitch, it's 50-50. But if I can make partner, it'll go to 70-30, right? There's some other things, like there's certain circumstances where you're not able to, you know, whatever. But yeah, so like you can see, completed this, build a community. What is this one? You unlock the ability to grant VIP status to members. See, I can do VIP stuff. Like I can do, but this shows like all the different, you know, stats and things that we can do. So there's lots of different things we can do. Let me see. In case I don't want to show that. Discovery, engagement, earnings, payout, overview. Where is the one I was looking at last night? There was one I was looking at where it was like these different things you can do. Aha, okay. So here are things you can do, right? That would be helpful. The Answer Man, member for 32 months. Let's go. I turned 51 yesterday and still play video games. Hell yeah, let's go. I hope in 10 years you turn 61 and are still playing video games. I hope in 30 years you turn 81 and are still playing video games. Video games are for all people. They help keep your mind fresh and sharp. Let's friggin' go. 32 months. You're coming up on the 3 years too. I gotta get that badge made. I gotta get that badge made, damn it. All right, so let's see here real quick. Maybe we can think of it as Slayer who's a wolf as opposed to a Slayer of wolves. Oh, okay, I like that. Let's go. Let's go with that. Yeah. I love wolves. I have 8 dogs. Just thought it was a cool name. It is a cool name, but I think I'm going with the idea that you're a wolf who is a Slayer. I think I'm gonna go with that. So yeah. All right, so here's one more sidetrack before we get into more of the battling of the grounds. So features for you: learn ways to improve and promote your channel, challenge your community, rally viewers around hitting a big goal like a unique stream, wearing a costume on camera, or anything fun. Use a trailer to show off your content. I've never made a trailer. Make special rewards for your viewers, custom channel points, rewards, let your viewers interact with streams in unique ways. Make one just for them. Give chat badges. Choose an accent color. Okay, maybe I did that. Let viewers post your clips. I feel like we did that already. Upload another emote. I got emotes we can upload. Like, there's a bunch of different things that I can do to obviously, you know, make more of the Twitch things. I've updated the bio. So I did these things are completed, but like all of those different things you can see Twitch gives you as options of things you can do. So yeah, I need to do a much better job of using all those features because this is my only job is to stream and whatnot. It's just I'm relatively new to Twitch. And so yeah. Why did we take up the second? Weren't you guys together on one line? Damn it. Now I can't clip anything for shorts with you guys because you're 25. Oh, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We probably got enough shorts anyways. I'm sure you've been asked a million times tonight, what are you most excited for in March? Madeline Pryor, Pixie, or Magic? I think Magic. I really like the pit, like how it looks. I think Magic has the coolest animations and looks like she's going to do a crap ton of damage. I just kind of feel like they couldn't really put out a crappy Magic because they were taking away her power control. So I feel like there's like no way they were going to make a crappy Magic. So she's the one that probably has like the most chance of being kind of OP. You know? Wonder if I'd be better off this meta banning God, I love that. They ban a bunch of, they ban 4 mystics on my end and they get Nico right away. Lovely. What if I'd be better off banning like skill champions and using my science defenders more, you know? How about you, God of the Abyss? Who are you most excited for? Do you think they sometimes make champions bad on purpose so the average ones look better? No, I just think that I do think they err on the side of caution so that they're not like creating another Hercules or Kate or whomever, you know? But no, bad on purpose? No, I don't. They want to sell champions to make money. The more hype the champions are, the more money they can make off of them. I definitely do not think they make crap champions on purpose. It's counterproductive to what their goals are. Don't underestimate Kabam's ability to mess up Magic. Again, did we see the full deep dives, or is that just that I've seen the full deep dive? Because I can't remember. She looks pretty good. She looks pretty good. I'm more excited to get my kitty and hopefully get Strange. Shame these new champs won't be in the March Titan. Yeah. Or Ascendable. Pretty equally excited about Madeline Pryor and Magic, but as you already know, Mystic is my favorite class, so that makes sense. I didn't actually know that. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I didn't actually, because like I kind of thought Null was your favorite, so I thought maybe like Cosmic was. The power creep in this game is creeping. Power creep do be creeping you. I like that Magic is using her sword now, and her portal ability looks awesome. Like, she completely goes invisible. She's freaking awesome looking. What's up, Zoe? You doing okay over there? I hear you making noises. We're streaming a little longer than we normally do. Oh, I did say that I would be making a big deal out of Pixie's wisps, though. I do think that's important to note, that Pixie gets magical wisps. What's up, bud? Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank. Thank you. That crap didn't really work out like I wanted to, as I totally screwed up the decks there, but still. Like, jeez, buddy. Oh, damn it. I thought he was dashing. Well, I have now effed this up completely. That's great. And let's just take all that damage. Excellent. Great. That was bad. That was bad. Oh, we got lucky. We got lucky. If they use their Nico there as toast. Match with me. What up, Kunin? Is this you? Or do you mean you want to? I don't watch deep dives. I like to be surprised. Understandable. Understandable. If they were in the Titan, I'd probably say Madeline. She looks OP as hell, and her animations look fresh. I think she does look pretty damn cool. Did you see everyone saying the art team missing with Pixie? She ain't got no alibi? No, Are people not liking her character model? Or like animations or what? What part is it they're not digging on? Digging on, digging on. Shit, that's not, no, that's bad in many different ways. Crap, man. This is bad. Why did I lower ability accuracy so that that one hit didn't work? And then that didn't? What the heck? Since when do Deathless Guillotine be lowering ability accuracy? I think you may have messed that up. Maybe. Only have seen the deep dives. We only got first sneak peeks. Okay, that's what I was wondering, but that's what I thought. Well, not only me, but yes. Okay. They should be out within the next few days, so I assume that's usually how they do them. But yeah, they all look pretty damn cool. It's very on brand for Magic to leave, though. The X-Men tried throwing her a surprise birthday party, and Magic just went no and left. Interesting. They used Pixie Belle's headshot for reference. That's why her eyes are like that. Oh, boy. You be careful. You be careful, buddy. I don't know if she's around here, but you could get hurt. You could get hurt. Mark Weston, hello. How goes it? Good evening. What is going on? Oh, I got my final purgated thingy, so that's cool. And Friday, March 13th at 2 a.m. Okay. Wow, this is that's a long Twitch drop campaign too. March 13th, this one goes, is that really? Oh, that's the Rivals one. I claimed the MCOC one in the so now it's only showing the Rivals one. Okay. That's not quite correct. Wow. Does it say? Sometimes I don't like claiming things right away because then like it just disappears. I'm like, bro, I was looking at that though. Just show it to me. What rank is your ghillie? 4. It's a 6-star too, so you know, easy peasy thingage. No big deal. Also, I'm not look at my revive stash for the challenges. I'm sitting around 150 to 200 revives for non-overflow stash. I'm sorry, what? 150 to 200? Jesus. Jesus, that's wild, my friend. Wild. Okay, well, we got to win. Let's get 2 more. Let's get 3 more, and let's get to 100 points. I guess if we're looking at my stash for challenges. Okay. Yeah, it's one. It's a goddamn pop-up, man. So I got the old Rage revive. Good to go on that. We got a lot of love juice. Whole lot of love juice. Alliance Quest Team Health Potion. Is that a Valentine's Day health? So I got 50, and then I got another 41 in the overflow, except for some of those are expiring right now. I got like 13 of the team ones, and then I got a lot of Valentine's Day ones down there too. 46, 20. Yeah, I have a lot. So we should be good to go. I haven't used any 4-hour crystals for a while too, so should be kind of chilling on those. I'm not concerned with the challenges coming up at all. You have a shit ton of romance stuff I kept stockpiling and never used. Right, and that's what I made a point of when I was talking about my video where I talked about like trying to give away the codes and the romance stuff. It's like, yeah, those offers are cool for the Valentine's Day stuff because you get the romance stuff and it never expires. It's like one of the things that doesn't have a max on it, right? Which is super awesome. So take that into account, but also take into account the fact I've never really used any of it either. So, I have 50 plus singular and team romance revives. All my green revives are full too. Nice. Nice. I'm stockpiling 7-star shards. I got 1 million. Damn. Are you just going for a big opening? I opened like 50. That was the most recent crystal opening video I did. 50 plus, somewhere around there. The issue I find, generally speaking, is the more you let them pile up like that, then you have ISO expiring all at the same time, and that can be quite obnoxious. Those romance potions might come in handy sometime soon. I have no use for romance, sadly. Sadly, I have no use for romance. Am I the only one who thinks the Epoch gauntlets are going to be brutal as hell? Probably. Yeah, you're probably the only one. I don't remember. Oh, I didn't see that long shot. I don't honestly remember how obnoxious Epoch was. That was like last year. I'm over it. My brain, whenever we do these things, these challenges, there's like very little I remember from them. You know what I mean? Because I'm always streaming them and nowadays. And before I streamed, I remember things more specifically. I can specifically remember being on the couch and how absolutely pissed off I was
at the champion trying to complete Act 6 or whatever. I remember exactly where I was, how pissed off I was, and yeah, just like, and I bought an Odin to like get revives or something. I was just furious. And I was like, fine, I'm taking Z for a walk. I got to go to the house for a while. I can't, like, I'm just pissed, you know? And there's other certain challenges like that. I remember watching like Seaton when he was on vacation in Mexico doing Abyss to start with. I remember different things like that kind of stuff. But me doing it when I stream it, nah, I don't remember shit. Which could relate to the drinking, but also I just think it's like different when because there's just so many different things going on when I'm streaming too. To like, I'm like, I don't know, just goes away. The Epoch Gauntlets will probably be annoying, as I think it's all 24 fights in a row. Then Ares now just 6-path fights and boss all the fights. Not all. What? The Epoch Gauntlets will probably be annoying, as I think it's all 24 fights in a row. Then Ares, not just 6-path fights and the boss. Oh. That would be kind of crap. Yeah, I could see that. What are we doing here? I'm really not paying attention. Airy Gone, hello. I played this when it first came out. It has changed quite a lot, my friend. Quite a lot, for sure. Welcome, though. Sounds like the first time I fought Grandmaster, that guy had me raging. Yeah. Oh, boy. Will he keep me from placing future? This doesn't matter at all, does it? Never mind. Okay. Like, I couldn't even get my question out. All right, whatever. Never mind. Totally chill. Surprised it's still going, and still going strong, man. It is one of the most popular mobile games, I think, at this point. Of like, you know, it's definitely like Marvel wise. It's crazy how long this game's been going. I'm hosting a meetup in the middle of May in Seattle. Like this, we did an event called the Battle Realm Brawl in November. We all met up in Vancouver, BC at their offices. It was like the days that they streamed it on Twitch, it was like the highest, you know, most views on Twitch for those couple of days for like the Brawl. Like, it's crazy how long this game has been going on. Hey bro, how many your girlfriend? None. I'm single as F at the moment. Hello, Happy. I broke my phone in half on Act 4 Juggernaut. That's a long time ago, huh? But I feel you. I understand it. The entire Epoch in one string of fights, like, what are the F are they thinking? Is that, like, we're sure that's what it is? Because I did not get that impression, but okay. I sucked at reverse controls, so Necro Grandmaster made me pull my hair out first time. It's pretty easy to me. Now it is, yeah. I'm better at reverse controls, but there's a lot of that content that I'm just like, sweet, we're just gonna throw some revives and not care anymore too. Like, I think that's part of it too, is like I changed maybe it's because of streaming that like my attitude changes, because I want to be like not angry and frustrated on stream. Obviously I rage sometimes on stream, but like in general, I think it's annoying if you're watching someone and they're just raging constantly. That's not my idea of fun content. Like, I don't want to watch that. So, okay, that's dumb. So I try not to be that. It's also why I try not to swear constantly, because I think that's very boring as well. That was me being way early. That was stupid. Yeah, so I think it maybe is like a change in attitude versus me doing it by myself. Like, if I play I very rarely play Battlegrounds off stream. I get much more pissed off than I do when I'm on stream. Like much more, you know? Much more. Okay, well, we'll take it. We will take it. They were just like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Demon Wolf. Oh my God. Now we have Wolf Slayer and Demon Wolf. You guys better not fight in the comments. I tried Marvel Future Fight again. Way too many ads. Yeah, we got we still have no ads on MCOC. If this game ever had ads, I would just quit immediately. Be like, nope, I'm out. So we can complain about all the areas where they want to monetize the game and selling of champions, selling cosmetics, doing, you know, whatever. But it doesn't have ads. And if they ever had ads, yep, boom, gone. Gone just like that. I'm not 100% sure it's all 24. That's what I'm hearing, but I have a feeling it's got to be at least 12 of the fights. I don't know. I've not heard anything about the specific details. We will have them soon, right? Isn't it March 5th or 11th? When was it dropping? Karina's were dropping. So Magic is the first part of the recap. Star Saga content, blah, blah, blah. Gwenpool. Girl Pal guide. Sencha. Where's the Karina's? Electric Karina's. March 11th. Okay, so yeah. March 11th. All right. Well, we got 2. I want to keep going here, though. I want to see if I can get to 100. If I can win this third one here to get my objectives, that'll put us 1 win away for 100. And we'll see if we can get that. If I can get over 100, we'll call it good. If I just tank suddenly, probably also we'll call it good, because it is getting, we've been on for 3 hours. So we'll go a little bit longer. I'm gonna have another drink here. Get to the third drink. If I'm only pouring my third drink in the start of the third hour, I'm being fairly responsible, right? Right, guys? Totally enable me, please. Oh. I made ground beef tacos earlier, and the old the guacamole, and they're pretty damn tasty too. Not sure what I'm gonna have after I get done here, but I'll have some kind of snack before I go to bed. I'll probably not go to bed. I stay up way too late lately. I've been waking up like 10 or 11 and staying up till like 4 in the morning, just way too late. I would rather kind of start getting back to a more normal-ish schedule, or maybe just like a little, I mean, I don't know, it's normal, I guess, but Wade the Destroyer, hello, how do you do? Married? Hell no. No desire to be married, really. No desire for kids. I would, you know, if I found the right partner, would be perfectly happy being, I mean, like, if they really want to get married, like, sure, yeah, it's fine. But, like, I don't know. I've been in a couple of, you know, couple-year relationships, but nothing that ever took. You can do it. I traded in my iPhone 13 for a 17, just for like the camera basically and battery life and all that kind of stuff, because I had the 13 mini, which I much preferred. I like the smaller size quite a lot. Kind of regret trading it at this point, but it is nice to have like the upgraded phone, especially looking at those animations from Magic and from Madeline Pryor. One of my first thoughts was, yeah, it's a good thing I got the 17, because this is gonna be lagging out like a mofo with some of these animations. But you know, the one thing it has done is, because I had to download a bunch of different apps, and it's slightly different from the 13. It's made my Apple Watch start sending me messages of encouragement. It's like, it's not too late. I'm like, fuck, screw you, god damn it, stupid ass Apple Watch. Like, I swear to God, it's like, hey, you haven't met your goal. Like, I didn't even set a goal for like how much I was supposed to walk or move or whatever. I didn't even set a goal. I think it's just like the automatic ones, and the stupid watch is like, it's not too late. I'm like, I know what you're saying. You're saying I've been lazy all day. Like, it's not too late, fat ass. You can still move. I'm like, god damn it, man. This is bullshit. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it's saying to me. Pretty sure. That did not really help that much. Damn it. What's your age? I'm 43. Just turned 43. Thanks for the first time chat there, by the way, Wade. The first of the challenges drop the 11th and they do one per week. Is that what they're doing, or is it all at once? I don't know. Dude, can I get like, yeah, thank you. Give me a mystic or two. Good effing Lord here. Get up, get up, get up. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up. At work today, so sober. They're not doing another quest of Epoch. It's just the one we have. Yeah, that's the same way the Karinas normally work. Crap. This is ass. It's not good. You're also 40 and single, bro. Like you, freedom life. I got a dog. That's enough responsibility for me. I'm not opposed to it. It's just like, I'm not, you know, 3 years ago, I weighed 50 fewer pounds easily. And I don't have the same self-confidence I used to. I used to make a lot more money. I used to be, I think, in much better shape, and I had more self-confidence. Now, having said that, I don't really love, I didn't really love the guy I was when I was skinnier and had more money. I made some poor decisions when it came to women, frankly. And so I would like to get myself back in shape for me, but not turn into that guy. You know what I mean? And I think given my experiences that I wouldn't, but I have to, there's a lot of stuff I need to do, and trying to find a partner right now when I'm not going out of my way to try and find somebody when I'm not happy with who I am anyways, you know? Like, I want a partner who, crap, I tried to use my special and it wouldn't let me. Oh, come on, dude. Are you serious? I'd like to better myself before I was trying to go out and find a partner. But honestly, at that rate, I don't even care that much. I like being single for a lot of reasons. Being in a relationship really makes you appreciate being single sometimes. But I mean, if you're in the right relationship, it also makes you very happy with being with somebody too. So I am 40, married with 2 kids. Nice. Someone's got to do it, because it ain't going to be me. I don't know. I like being married. Sandwiches are on point. It's fair. It's fair. I just made my own sandwich the other day, though. And it was absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. It's not too late to lose weight, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, God. 1 drink an hour is ultra responsible, justifying my drinking too. Cheers. Yeah. That's the main thing is, honestly, I went from being a server in a restaurant where I walked around a lot. Zoe was, and I were walking 8-10 miles a day sometimes. Not her and I would walk. She'd walk 3.5, 4 miles with me. But then she tore her CCL, and it took for a long time to have the surgery. Once we did have the surgery, after that, she's never been quite the same in her mobility, but plus also she's aging, It's like I only walk Zoe for like a mile and a half, 2 miles at most these days, and that's like a lot for her. And then I don't have that part of where I was going to work, and I would run all over the restaurant. I would just do shit constantly. So I was just in much better shape. So now instead, my job consists of sitting here and talking to you guys. And while I do that, most nights I'm drinking. I don't drink every night, but most nights I do. And it's really not, the problem is not the drinks I'm having on stream. It's the drinks I'm having, a couple after the stream or whatnot. You know what I mean? And regardless if I'm just drinking straight, tequila here or whiskey or scotch in this case, still a lot of completely unnecessary calories when my job is sitting down. You know what I mean? So I'm 22. I got a girlfriend, but also enjoying the more freedom life still before I graduate. That's good. Sounds like a legit job. Cheers. We try, man. We did most months last year. We were, because of your guys' generosity, Safetar, Swinny, everybody send over Twitch Prime subs. And, you know, you send over $1 here, $1 there, whatever. It all adds up. Most months last year, we were able to make our rent and like a little bit more. So not enough for all my bills, but you know, I kind of like, if I'm making my rent doing YouTube and Twitch, I think that's pretty good. I think that's a lot better than a lot of people. I'm in a certain unique scenario in Seattle where years ago I got into a lower rent kind of apartment in a nice neighborhood because the apartment company had a thing where they get like a tax break for offering certain rents at below the market value, right? And Longshot's just gonna smoke him, right? You know, and then they ended that program, but I'm kind of locked in where they can't raise my rent by any kind of ridiculous amount overnight. So it's still cheaper than the average rent for the place that I'm living would be in Seattle. And then I get support from my dad because I take care of him. You know, he takes care of me. I go to Costco. We split groceries. I use his like credit card to get the groceries, and you know, it's all good. I charge it as like part of my elder care services we joke about or whatnot. But you know, if it wasn't for that support from my dad, definitely wouldn't be able to keep doing this. Obviously, if it wasn't support from you guys, definitely couldn't do this. But I, you know, I'm very fortunate to be where I'm at right now. But long term, we got to grow the channel. We got to get bigger. We got to do better on YouTube, on Twitch, whatnot. Otherwise, you know, it will not be feasible long term for sure. This is going very poorly. That's not gonna kill her, and okay, and I've lost. Oh crap. While you were a server, when you go home, you used to drink like now? No, huh? No. Oh my god. The reverse zode. No, I got reverse zoded with a long shot and they didn't even salute. Oh my, what a bunch of, god damn it. Silly. No, I would go out with coworkers and drink, not do it on my days off. So part of the thing too is like I didn't like during COVID and the lockdown, I didn't drink for like that whole couple of months that we were locked down. And I used to like not smoke weed until after like till the sun was down. And I was just like, I don't know, some part of my brain was like, oh, try to be responsible, keep whatever. And yeah, it just didn't happen. And now pretty much every night, not every single, but most nights I will have between 3 to 6 drinks and eat an edible. That is not a healthy lifestyle. Especially, I mean, it's not a healthy lifestyle, period, but it's especially not a healthy lifestyle when you're not getting more exercise than I am, you know? And I've been eating, like my diet's been worse than it used to be too. Like I just, yeah, all sorts of things. It's okay. You can only carry on with that kind of stuff for so long, especially as a 30 or 43-year-old man, you know? So my time for change is coming rapidly. People act like not being in a relationship or married is the end of the world if you're middle-aged, but there's nothing wrong with taking your time. I just would rather be alone than be with the wrong person. I have also been alone for long enough before that I chose to be with the wrong person too. So, you know, goes both ways. Adil, hello. So glad to have you here. Cheers. Thank you. First, thanks for the first time chat. Glad to have you here as well. 39, once divorced. I was single for like 5 years after that and loved it. Live life however you want, right? There's this like common thing you see a lot of people who are like, no, we need more kids. We need to do whatever. And I'm like, there's like 8 billion people on the planet, man. Let people do whatever the fuck they want. The CCP drops week should help. I mean, yeah, for views, we're trying to get to partners, so they definitely help for that. Definitely, definitely. I really want to see a reverse Zod in chat, like the head facing the other way. I need it. We need like a bazillion more members, though, unfortunately, to do that. So, because we were so high up with like, so we had so many gifted members. We had up to like 400 some gifted members, and like that allowed us to get a certain amount of emotes. And then so now we're down around like 100 something members with the gifted and stuff. We can't, like, we have to go way back up in order to be able to get more emotes. I could change ones I already have, but I mean, I like most of the ones we have. Nemus Gonzalez, hello, how's it going? What's up? I didn't know that was your last name, by the way. YouTube sold you out. Well, F, dude. This is just not great. Not great. They banned like 5 mystics. Pin your YouTube link in Twitch so new people can come and sub. There's a link to YouTube right there on Twitch. Yeah, if you guys are watching on Twitch and you have not already subscribed on YouTube, it would be absolutely huge to me if you did so. Come over and subscribe. We've been kind of slowing down on subscribers so far for the beginning of the year. Been very behind schedule for where we'd like to be. And yeah, if you guys are on the Twitches right now, there's like 300 people over there. If you guys are on Twitch, come subscribe to us on YouTube. We do lots of different videos and things on YouTube as well. Daily shorts pretty much from Battlegrounds fights like these. Although not when someone's got their name slightly over the... They started to send over $1. Yeah, but we'll keep at it. It's not a thing. YouTube and Twitch is not something where you just grow instantly unless you do go viral. And anybody who's like, I will show you how to go viral is full of shit, because that's not how that works. I gave up on I'm gonna be cautious and not try to dex it. We'll take the cautious approach. You're my idol? That's not a good thing, Colin. Hello, how do you do that? What's going on? They did. I'm good. How you been, man? I'm good. I'm pretty good. You can change that if you want to, Nemus. I've never heard from YouTube why they did that or if it'll ever change back. I would actually like to hit them up and be like, dude, what is with this? Because I do not like it. You just need one video to explode? Yeah, but like what causes something to explode or what, whatever. And maybe we get just a bunch of people who we don't want around too. Like I really love the community we've built. They're like, there's even you, Arun, even you, there's like lots of people here who just are very fun and come in every night, basically, or many nights, because we're on almost every night. And it's fun. So we don't necessarily want just, I'd rather, it's one thing. So like I used to be a bartender, right? I used to be a server. For the most part, everybody loved me. Everybody, 99.9% of the people left there happy with me. And that was a good feeling. Yeah, let's do this. But I also used to be a blackjack dealer, right? And that was not the case there. Like many people were upset with me, but that was based on their problems, not me being bad at my job or something. It's just that when you're feeding people and you're doing a good job of feeding people, they're gonna be pretty happy with you. When you're in a casino, it doesn't even matter. Like if you see the same person, you almost always give them money. There's gonna be times where you don't, and they're gonna be upset, right? Like that's just how that goes. But this is a curated pool of people who like me, like my sense of humor, like being around, the things I have to say, whatnot. And that, dude, what I hit I hit my special after that. That is a nice thing. Like that's a very nice work environment. And every once in a while we'll get people who are just a D-bag in chat or something, whatever, but like we can just get rid of them. Like we just like, okay, well, you want to be a D-bag? Fine, you're banned. Like, you know, like later, I don't have to pretend to put up with you for money. Like I'm not going to do that. I'm fortunate enough not to have to worry about that. Okay. Damn. I played that better than the last few times I played it. I don't know if this can win still, but that was definitely better than the last couple times. Just barely. I'll take it. I'll take it. That one video called How to Get a Million Views with only like 5 views, right? Yeah, exactly. Munchkin Man, hello, how you doing? And then I show up and you get sad. God of the Abyss, I love having you around. You're very supportive, both with verbally and financially, and I appreciate both of those things. Advice on if I should hit on 16. Well, depends on what the dealer is showing. If they're showing a face card, then yes. I used to know all the odds exactly, and people would ask me that kind of stuff, and I would just give them the odds. Because like, as a blackjack dealer or as a casino, you know, whatever, you're not supposed to tell people exactly what to do. That's against like the policy, right? But when they'd ask me like, what should I do? I'd be like, well, the odds are if you stand on, what was it? So if the dealer's showing a face card and you stay on a 16, you're going to lose, it's like 80% of the time. But if you hit, you're going to lose like, it's like you're going to lose 82% of the time. But if you hit, you're going to lose 70% of the time. I don't know about you, but I'll take a 12% better chance of not losing. Like that's like what I would say. Those are probably not the exact odds anymore because it's been over a decade since I did that job. But like I used to know all the odds, you know, backwards and forwards. I never liked to count cards when I was playing blackjack just because it's like a lot of work mentally. But I also couldn't help it to a certain degree because like once you know how to do it, you just kind of automatically do it, right? It's different depending on which type of variation of blackjack you're playing. Like a lot of these days there's like Spanish 21, there's like all sorts of different stuff, right? But if I was just playing single or double deck blackjack, which they still had at some places back then, I would pretty much automatically count that. And so if I was dealing double deck a lot, I could tell if the person who was playing was counting cards or not, because I was just kind of automatically doing it in my head, like subconsciously too, you know? Abdo, is EQ staying in the same format here on out? Well, I think they said something about maybe a few more changes, but for right now, yeah, basically this is what we got. It's definitely going to have a team, and we can have synergies and that kind of stuff, if that's what you mean. Is it true that the house always wins? In the end, yeah, usually. There's certain situations where, you know, the odds can be in your favor. I think you should test your shorts. Shorts reach more than videos. Shorts do, and they can. What do you mean test them? There's things I could do. The problem is like there's certain things. So we're going to do the charity stream eventually. That's a big deal to me, as you guys have heard me talk about. We're going to do a charity stream. For a charity called Old Dog Haven, which takes care of old dogs later in life, make sure they have a good last couple years of their life. And we will get to that when, like, there's some certain conditions I'm trying to satisfy before we do that. So when that happens, I will announce it. I'll make a video announcing it, of course, like well in advance. I will also make a short or two about it and try to drum up, you know, people to come around for that. I'll try to promote that more than anything I've ever tried to promote ever, right? God damn, dude. But like in general, it's like for doing shorts, mostly people who want to, the shorts they want to watch is just me doing this fight really quickly or whatever. Like that's what usually gets the most views. So like me being like, hey, you know, trying like, I've thought about it and be like, real quickly, Abdo's shorts enjoyers, let me announce this or something. Like I'll probably do that at some point, but like mostly, you know, they're pretty straightforward. You finished Coliseum already? Yeah, we're done with that a while ago, Nasty Dan. I found the mid-destroyer was probably the easiest. Bless your heart, those poor babies deserve all the love. That is, I mean, I got an old puppers, and I've already thought about how I want to do the video and stuff a little bit, announcing it. Thinking about thumbnails and stuff, since I gotta go back to making my own damn thumbnails. Don't tell me the odds. Never tell me the odds. Yes, I like having more than a single champ to fight through it. Yeah, I really did not like because the Crucible I really enjoyed, but every fight in the Crucible is different, and you got all your health back every time, right? When they changed the EQ to be like not Crucible, but kinda Crucible, right? You didn't get your health back, and all the fights were basically the same. And I was just like, this sucks. Like, I really did not enjoy it. So I'm very glad they changed it. All right, geez, good Lord. No, damn it. I did that too slowly. No, damn it. Good Lord. Okay, I've effed this all up now. I can't hit my L2 because she always hits her L1 before I can... Well, that's garbage. No, dude, no. I thought I had power for the L2. This could be going worse, but not much. Okay. Not gonna win that one. How's Dark Phoenix different from the normal one? Well, as you can see there, she does Nova Flame damage, so even if you're Incinerate immune, you can't deal with that. And she has Immortality the same way. Oh my god. I think the other one can have a better damage output on offense, I think, but yeah, Dark Phoenix is she's a pretty tough defender, depending on who you have for a champ to fight against her. Like if I had Nico there, I probably would have smoked her pretty well. I could have beaten her pretty handily if things happened slightly differently in that fight too, but I just effed it all up completely. Maybe Hose here too. No, you gotta go for it. Go for the win. Yeah. Go for the win. I think they got me. What profile pic did your opponent have? Never seen them before? The Red King. I don't know. Couldn't tell who it is. Damn it, dude. I did it again. I should have done the medium and I would have had the power for it. I screwed it up again. That was way slow. Yeah. Way slow. I screwed it up. Dark Phoenix is so blatantly pay to win. How is that fair to free-to-play players at all? Well, I would disagree with you because there's a guy in my alliance, Ace Fusion, who you should also follow on YouTube. Good guy who is completely free to play, and he has a Dark Phoenix. So I just blatant, like flat out disagree with that one. I use Kushala and Nasty Dam, but I've seen Northstar do good. Wong did good too. For the crossbones, I use Kushala. I don't think I ever got like a really very good run on it. What did I do? Okay, fine. Calm down. Yeah, like 6.83 on her was not great. So, but I just kind of that one I just grinded out. I was like, just get it done. All right, calm down. All right, calm down. Jeez, great. All right, we're gonna do one more. If we win, we'll do one more. If we lose, calling it good. Moving out sucks big time, Abdo. Sapun Chatharanga is your first time moving out? It can, but hopefully, depending on the circumstances, you can go home for dinners and laundry and whatnot. Regular Phoenix equals attacker, Dark Phoenix equals defender. Pretty much, although I don't know how great regular Phoenix is. Like, you ranked her up, got the best, right? You like her on attack? Anion, hello. What's up, dude? How's it going? I'm so bad at shorts, I definitely do not understand how to do that stuff. Like how to make them, or what is a successful short or something. Because those are different things. I can, you know, show you how to make them successful or what works. I'm less good at that. I've talked to B McG about it quite a lot, and he's helped me out. But like B's shorts do 5 to 10 times better than all of mine do, you know? Like, so there's certain, all of my shorts basically are just me clipping stuff from these Battlegrounds matches. They're not like how to do this fight or how to do whatever, right? And so in certain circumstances, those are going to be working better and catch on. I don't put in the kind of production value and time that say like, man, I was watching like one of Karate Mike's shorts, was like, oh my God, dude, he does all these different things. Editing videos is the hardest part of doing this job for me by far. And I want to get much, much better at it, but it just takes a lot of work and, you know, a lot of learning and stuff. So yeah, like I could show you basic ways to do some stuff for shorts, but making them blow up and be big, that I can't help you with. If you have friends, you can take them out to dinner if they help you move out. Pretty fun times. Only when you're young. Because right now, my friends, if they contacted me and are like, bro, I'll get beers and pizza if you help me move, I'd be like, bro, I'm 43. Spend your money on hiring some movers. Like, I ain't doing that shit. Ah, crap. I probably should have taken some more defenders here. I've been using Kushala, but only get a bar or two. Go to the L3 first, Nasty Dan. Go to the L3 first, and remember to use crossbones. Am I out of... Oh, God, I'm out of rerolls. I haven't bought them for days, I guess, then. Shucks. Go to the L3 first, and spam L1s, and make sure you're using, like... You're heavy countering his like L1 and that kind of stuff and parrying his L2 or dexing it. There's definitely things you can do to get better at the fight. I didn't try super hard, but going to the L3 was definitely better. Made it to 129 points. Damn, nice Kangajanga. Hopefully by the 1 year mark, they make another way to go get Dark Phoenix that's not so ridiculous. Hopefully. Am I Kushala-ing this, or do I Nico this? I can Kushala this, right? It's honestly a luck fight. If you can get a soul barb to stick or get a passive of it, you cook him fast. If not, then SP1 slog spam fight. Yeah, but the L3 first was the more important part. I had better luck with Wong than Kushala for that fight. Yeah, my Kushala is like rank 4. My Wong is not, so I just never bothered trying. Damn it, I tried to parry that and lost a bunch of health because my timing was off. Oh my god, that... Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to parry that. I should have dexed it. That wouldn't have lost all that health. Damn, I might lose because of that. There's no need to try and get that spell up. That was definitely a mistake. Both. I've only been using the editor and YouTube app though, and another creator told me to actually use an editor. Have you started using DaVinci Resolve yet? Because DaVinci Resolve is free, and that's what I use to edit videos and stuff. And you can do like so many cool things with like professional, like people who make movies use DaVinci Resolve. Like it's ridiculously awesome. You can do so many things with it. I've seen just crazy cool stuff that I'm not doing, but like I want to learn how to like become an expert at that. Shit, if I became an expert at DaVinci Resolve, I could just get a part-time job as an editor, frankly, and then also do YouTube. But dude, editing is tough for me anyways. I have a weird question. Does premiering a video get more video than just publishing it? I don't think so. I don't know why. It might, like... I'm thinking what you're saying is like, does it get more like revenue and stuff? It like... Maybe because if you premiered it, it shows up and like people go in to chat like it was a stream. So maybe there's more revenue for it than just a straight up video, but I don't know. Like nothing about it seems super duper. Like I don't premiere anything because it doesn't seem like there's anything worthwhile, really. I probably could use a better champion here, but we'll try Thor. Do I go to the L3 for this or do I go to L2? Probably should take off the delay on YouTube so you guys can give advice better, honestly. Open source software is always the best. Well, DaVinci Resolve's not open source, but there's just like a free version and a paid version. The free version is very, very useful. I also did not realize she had that little lightning kind of thing going on there with that too. Like that's kind of cool. The animation off the heavy when you do it that way. Like because when people were telling me to heavy more, I was completely missing the fact. Oh, his unstoppable is still up. Speaking of things I was completely missing. I was completely missing the fact you were supposed to heavy while in the combo. Yeah, wow, 53k. Hey boy, we need AI video editor to do all that junk for us. There's AI things you can use to do shorts for sure. Same, it's so confusing to me. It's not that I don't want to learn it, but I don't know where to start. Yeah, and there's not like things that are usually just do this exactly, right? There's a lot of that kind of stuff. All of with the YouTube and Twitch and all this kind of stuff, I feel like you just have to put a lot of it together yourself, you know? I don't know about premiering a video, but delaying a premiere does get you more views. Dream did that, and he got much more views than usual. It was a big deal a few months ago. I'm not sure what you're talking about. What's up, Shale Main? How's it going? I tried to download that, and I think I downloaded like a sponsored link. I didn't notice it wasn't the same. Yeah, just go straight to their website. So you guys are saying I'm supposed to just spam L1s with Diablo, not go to the L2 at all? Well, that's not an option now. Damn. God damn, man. Ridiculous. No salute? Screw you, Reaper. Well, damn it, man. I don't think I could have been really faster in that fight, so what are you gonna do? If you do an L1 dash back, it pauses Diablo's poisons, I think. I don't think there's anything faster I could have done that fight. Son of a B, Manny, what can you do? Oh, well, say la vie. All right, well, if you guys would like to continue getting your drops, I would like to help you guys do that on Twitch. Please do go follow the link to the YouTube. I'm just Intoxicated Gamer, at Intoxicated Gamer on YouTube's. And please do subscribe over there if you would. Make sure you're following here on Twitch. I would appreciate those things very, very much, guys. It makes a huge difference and helps out. But shout out to Safedar and Swinny for being our big shots of the evening, the co-big shots. And thank you to everybody else for the support tonight as well, because lots of people did send over support. We're going to go raid Max on streams and put that in. And so if you guys want to continue getting your Twitch drops or watching MCOC on Twitch in general, we can go give Max a shout, give him the old drunk raid hashtag there, put that in the chat, and I will send you guys there now. We got 278 viewers, 279 ready to raid. Go now. Cheers to all our Twitchers. And in terms of a YouTube link, we will grab a link to It's Me, Max, for you guys as well. And let's see. That is the link for Max on Twitch. Hashtag drunk raid, the drunkle raid. But yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out very much. Thank you for the support. We will be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Probably we'll do more MCOC just because of the Twitch drops and stuff. Got to take advantage of that while I can. Got to make sure we have those. Well, I guess for this month, we did have the numbers, didn't we? But I guess a new month starts for by their reckoning for tomorrow too. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.